1, 2.
We're recording na.
Oh,
We
we
are?
are.
Yeah.
We are.
Alright,
we
alright.
are.
Okay,
We are.
So we're talking about
Wait,
some
we
bullshit
jumped in.
that doesn't matter, right?
Yeah. Wait, who's who?
I'm Miguel. You're Miguel.
I'm Miguel.
All right. I'm Emil.
I'm Rafi.
As you can hear from my low voice, I'm Emil.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Is it not?
It's true though.
How are you here? Isn't it 1 p.m. to 5 p.m.? Shouldn't you be posting some bullshit?
Dude,
right now?
I've been memeing since a while ago. Look
Oh
at my
my
butt posting
God.
those Facebooks.
Oh no,
Yeah.
God! Everyone's so sick of your garbage, dude.
One, two, three.
Sandwiches. Hello,
Wait.
welcome to Good Trades, the Good Trades podcast.
Brigade.
Brigade, the Good Trades Brigade,
Brigade.
podcast.
The Good Trades
Where
Podcast
people do-
Brigade.
where people do damage to tell stories.
That's right.
Yes.
Yes.
On point.
On
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
Alright,
Cool.
I'm Miguel.
I'm Miguel.
Oh wait.
Oh wait, I'm Miguel from Too Much Gaming.
Alright.
That's what makes me different.
I'm Miguel Samson from Too Much Gaming.
Yep.
Yeah, and
And Knobs and Cubes.
yep.
Right. And I'm Emil. I'm the resident meme guy from
Meme Lord.
Meme Lord, the popcorn
Sensation.
the corn blaster,
The popcorn
corn master.
sensation of memes.
Yeah. I love Japan
And
Yeah.
and Donna and Tetris.
Yeah.
In no particular order.
Oh my god, that's not cool though.
Donna's gotta go first.
Yeah,
Donna should go first
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
You hear this, Donna? Alright.
And I'm Rafi. I'm afraid of spiders. Married to a female wife. That's right.
Apparently, that's everything about Rafi. So
Yeah.
I do the gym.
No. Like,
We already knew that, man.
If-
Tell us about yourself.
yeah. If you want to know more about the Raf man,
Oh,
the hustling, muscling,
Geek and Gladiators.
the gent with the
That's-
accent.
there you go.
That's the important part.
Okay.
Yeah. Watch the previous episode so you'd find out more.
Yes.
You want to do it faster?
All right.
Okay, let's do it.
Sandwich.
Alright.
One,
two.
Wait, what?
1, 2, 3.
Sandwiches.
Yeah, we're in a new loop, boys.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
who's gonna start off telling their week?
Okay.
Should I start or?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Emil, you do it, Emil.
Yeah, tell
Yeah,
us
yeah,
about
yeah.
your bullshit memes.
Ooh. Wait, we do that after the week. After the week thing.
Shut the fuck up, we're doing a new thing.
Yeah.
No.
This is our thing now. We've
Yeah.
hijacked our own show somehow.
That's right. Instead of Rafi and Emil overpowering us, we're overpowering you.
Yeah.
Aw.
You
True.
do what we say, Emil.
Tell us about
Yes.
your fucking memes.
All right. So
Meme me, bitch. I'm sticking to the winning side.
what happened today?
Yeah, what happened today, Emil?
Yeah. So I was watching. Like, have you guys watched the whole series of Love, Death, and Robots?
Yes.
Yes.
Pretty
I think we
good.
all have though.
Yeah.
Fuck no. What the fuck is that bullshit?
Dude, it's like love, death, and robots.
Give me death story.
Death story. Have you-
I know it's all of them, but give me death story.
Wait. Before I jump in, what's like the first episode you guys watched?
Why do you ask?
Because like I just want to.
Mine is
Is it the Pokemon one or
Sunny's Edge.
Yeah.
Sunny's Edge or the Aqua?
Into the
Aquila
Aquila Rift.
I got
Aquila
the
Rift.
I got the progressive one.
You got the
What's the
progressive.
progressive one?
The gay one.
The gay
Sunny's
one.
Edge.
What's the gay one?
I don't know.
Sunny's Edge.
Sunny's Edge.
Okay.
Rafi, get your head in the fucking game.
There's a spider. I can't.
Get it!
Oh no.
All right.
You're doing Foley now.
Oh, thanks for
Continue.
stomping.
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
Okay, so you're saying about Love, Death, and Robots,
Yeah.
Emil?
Because apparently on the interwebs, where majority are truths, if you look at it in a good way, it says there that Netflix actually changes the first episode that you watch depending on your gender preference,
Ooh.
No, your sexuality.
your sexuality.
Preference.
Wait, what's the difference though?
Gender preference. I'm Samson. I know about this stuff. It's about what you choose to identify as your gender. Sexuality is how you
Right.
choose to be attracted. Is what you're attracted to.
Oh, okay.
That's right. Way to clear it, Samson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
very pro
Yeah.
of the LGBT.
Yeah.
Miguel Samson, 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why like the other people get the Aquila Rift first, while the other guys get what we got basically.
So if you get
Excuse me.
Aquila, if you get what? If you get
Sunny's Edge.
Sunny's Edge. What are you?
Yeah,
I think
what-
you're gay.
Okay, so we're all
Yeah, we're
because we all got Sunny's Edge.
I guess
Well, it doesn't mean that we're gay. It just means that
Netflix thinks we're
thanks for
gay.
gay.
yeah.
Yep. Thanks Netflix. I'm okay with that. I think I can live with that.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Me too. Like
Yeah.
I have a female wife anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
fine
yeah.
with that. I love Japan. So.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have
It's
said,
Louis I'm worried about. If Louis was the one who got it, like which one will you get?
Oh no!
I know he kind of likes girls sometimes, but like, you know, we get
Oh.
50-50, you know?
This is Louis from the Contemplate, our friends over at
Yeah,
Contemplate.
yeah,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah.
everyone from Contemplate, we love you.
Yeah,
we
also,
love you.
You guys
You're
are
the
the best.
Yeah.
For those
Yes, the
listening, please check out their Facebook
Yeah.
and Twitch.
And
Go
that-
follow Rob, subscribe to his Light and Lost.
Yeah, and that Louis guy, supreme sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That the tech for the Louis sleeps.
Yeah. And then
pretty good.
Aris is really good with math, unlike me, Emil. I'm bad at math.
Yeah, and
One-
good at corn.
Yeah, I'm good at corn, bad at math.
Yeah,
1,
yeah.
2, 12.
Yeah.
That's how numbers work, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, who else is
Yeah,
who else is day?
Yeah,
no
yeah,
week.
yeah.
Who else's week are we gonna talk
How
about?
about you, Miguel?
Oh, me?
Yes.
Alright. You see, earlier this week, I found out that Netflix has the show called Love, Death, and Robots. I think we had the same week.
Yeah. So, what's your favorite episode?
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
Alright.
New loop.
loop.
Okay, so this week, I watched Into the Spider-Verse again. It came out on digital, and I downloaded a copy.
Dude, I love it so much. Since
Yeah,
the
I watched it
trailer.
a bunch of times
Me
too,
too.
actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whoever isn't hyped about it is an idiot.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
Yeah, I heard someone in Contemplate is gonna make a new video about Spider-Verse reviewing it.
Yeah.
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 Specifically about how repetition is always different in Spider-Verse.
Yeah,
Yeah. I have to say 10 times because I'm Emil.
Oh yeah.
So what I found out with Spider-Verse was it was
I don't know
pretty-
what I do as a vocal thing though.
you
what
can't-
what is my gimmick as a vocal thing?
You just
this is a
go-
visual thing.
No.
Yo.
That's my visual thing.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
I
Emil.
think Miguel, what you do as a vocal thing is that you go really low and then like just make witty one-liners.
Yeah. Castle Super.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
I love Castle Super Beast.
So
Woody is the best though. Have you seen the flow chart?
So-
you go play any game and then always end we going in. That's flow chart for everything. Have you ever played Tekken?
you gotta go in.
You gotta go in.
Oh man, you miss Willem Dafoe.
Oh no!
Oh, you're doing
Which
the
Miguel
thing.
do you think I am?
Yes, pizza time.
Pizza time.
So I was watching Spider-Verse, and one of the joys I had was actually like just pausing every frame. I found like a lot of cute Easter eggs, like Stanley on the subway watching like Miles Morales fly by. There's one where Peter Parker's being dragged through the subway streets, right? And then like Miles is just around him. And then there's a bus that says like "Hello World," just walking by. And then you would blink and miss it. So like it's gorgeous, and I've been saving wallpapers.
There's one thing that I saw from it recently because I
Yeah.
rewatched it too. There's
Yeah.
one thing I saw from it and I was like, "That's cool. That's just cool." Because there's a connection between, you know, who killed Prowler is Kingpin, right?
Yeah.
he
Yes,
shot
yes.
him in the back.
Yeah.
Well,
Spoilers.
yeah. Oh
Spoiler-
no.
oh,
Sorry,
no,
sorry.
spoiler alert.
Sandwich.
Sandwiches.
Okay.
All right, so
so
Prowler gets killed by this guy.
gets killed by Kingpin, and Kingpin was like,
We did it again.
"Oh fuck!" No, he didn't say that. But Prowler was killed by Kingpin.
Yeah.
Right. And I like the connection that the way that Miles defeats Kingpin is by doing the move that Prowler taught Miles.
Mhm.
Prowler
Oh.
told to Miles, "Hey, you know how to get him? You put your hand on their shoulder and you go, hey."
And you give him the look.
Yeah, you give him the look. And then in the end, Miles puts his shoulder on Kingpin's shoulder and goes, "Hey."
Puts his hand on Kingpin's
What
shoulder.
did I say?
He put his shoulder on Kingpin's shoulder, which also happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He puts his hand on his shoulder and says, "Hey." meaning that that's kind of also the revenge that Prowler does, kind of, because it's the thing that he taught Miles, and Miles passed it on to Kingpin. So it's like, I thought it was like a nice, like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
very
there's a
nice.
connection there, yeah.
I got the iTunes Deluxe
If
version.
you want to know more, watch out for that video that Contemplay's gonna make about
Yeah,
the
man.
repetitive nature of Spiderverse.
That's this.
I heard it's gonna be pretty good.
Yeah.
I got the iTunes Deluxe version, so I managed to get deleted scenes.
Oh, what?
Oh, what?
Yeah, yeah.
Yo!
Dude.
Yo.
What was a cool deleted scene was remember when they break into Kingpin's hideout and they're dressed up as waiters?
Yeah.
So they get into the kitchen and they get caught by Tombstone, and then Tombstone is like, "Hey,
Tombstone.
what do you have under there?" Lifts it up. It's Peter Porker naked with an apple in his mouth. And then he's like, "Oh, I can't have pork." And then it's like, Tombstone's Jewish. And then like, "Oh yeah, it's don't worry, it's for them." Like they were worried they're gonna get caught, and then
Yeah.
they put the lid back on, move away, and then like Gwen goes to Peter like, "Oh, they're so stupid. I can't believe this is working." And then like Peter goes like, "Yeah, I can't believe that worked." And then Tombstone, "Yeah, they're in. They think we're idiots."
Oh my god!
So it adds
They're
a layer of
all-
like,
Yeah.
because
You know, I didn't realize there's some lines that never came clear
yeah,
when I was watching. When I was
For the
watching
first
movie.
watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That only became clear that I never realized that Peter Porker wasn't a pig that was bitten by a radioactive spider.
he was a pig. He was a spider bitten by a radioactive pig.
Yeah. He's like, oh, okay, it's way funnier than I thought. And it's voiced by John Mulaney. Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
His Aunt May is still a pig though.
Huh?
Yeah, Peter Porker's Aunt May is still a pig.
Really?
Because
Yeah,
he's
that's
adopted.
weird.
Oh,
Oh.
that's even dumber. Is it? Anyways, who's they? Have you?
You're next.
Mine next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm Miguel. I'm next. What did I do? I subscribed to Curiosity Stream.
Right.
Yeah, you know Curiosity Stream.
I've been hearing a lot of like ads from,
Yeah.
from YouTube videos.
So-
for that.
I haven't heard about it.
Okay. What?
I'm Miguel Sampson. I just say things.
I was watching Curiosity Stream. I subscribed to Curiosity Stream by doing the thing from like Captain Midnight, doing the code thing, and I had a
Right.
free month or whatever the hell. And I'm just watching a lot of like quantum physics documentaries. That's it. That's my week. I've been watching like nothing but quantum physics documentaries to prepare myself for Endgame.
So
Oh.
so tell
For
us
Avengers Endgame.
a quick one.
A
What
quick
did you get?
one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you mean? Like, what about it?
Yeah, a quick bit.
yeah. You know, it's one of Emil's quirky dumb
Yeah,
questions.
okay. Yeah. Okay.
You're
From
right,
what I
Cole.
remember is that
Stop being corn, Emil.
Oh.
I don't understand how this works, but a lot of the way that quantum physics works comes in waves. Not interesting. See, it's not. This is why I didn't want to talk about it. And the waves change according to whether or not you're observing it or not.
Right.
So
right.
that's one weird thing about quantum physics. I'm probably getting it wrong. Donna, am I getting it wrong?
Thanks, Donna.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It's a different result whether it's observed or unobserved.
Yeah, exactly.
Unobserved can have two different states or more, while observed can only have one.
Wow, I didn't-
No, it solidifies that state.
Yeah.
So
random.
whatever state
Yeah,
it's
sorry.
supposed to be,
Yeah.
like it solidifies into that state.
Uh-huh.
So it's like that kind of like allows for like random things to happen and the craziest things to happen.
Right.
That's it. That's and I think from like quantum computing, that's why it's so useful in quantum
Yeah.
computing,
Mm.
because instead of like being locked into looking for two states of ones and zeros,
Mhm.
you can have like, I don't know, is it infinite? I don't know if it's infinite.
Mhm.
That's it. Like you can have like multiple states of data that can tell you certain things.
Right.
So you don't have to like cram ones and zeros in one thing in a huge amount.
Yeah.
You could just have quantum bits that tell you multiple versions of things.
Right.
There you go.
I'm glad you got into this, Miguel. You sound way smarter than usual.
Oh.
And Emil, I was surprised when you chimed in because I also thought you sounded more smarter than usual.
Oh, I only
Oh.
watched the memes about this.
I was gonna ask if you were watching lore videos about the quantum physics of like to B's ass or something.
Yeah. Other thing I got into was an accordion. There you go. I got into an accordion.
Oh, just like Charlie.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Just
Charlie.
Shout out to Charlie from
Oh,
Contemplate.
this is from like arts,
Yeah.
you know, like Doppelganger, Shark Van Touring. Right?
Yeah. Shark
Shark
Van
Van
Touring.
Yeah.
Art Van Touring's sister. Let me.
That's my friend, by the way.
Yeah. Shark Van Touring.
No, both of them, since they're siblings. I'm Rafi. I'm friends with Art.
Oh
Van
right.
Buren.
Right.
Yeah.
Tell us more about that.
Um,
What's he like? What does he like? What are his hobbies?
Who is he?
How'd you get to know him?
Yeah.
he's the guy.
Sandwiches.
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 And we're
Man,
back.
I can't believe you're such good friends with him.
Yeah.
I can't believe he did that for you. You did that for him.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
You did a good job being good friend to Art.
true.
Remember when you saved him from that well?
Yes, I did.
Good thing he had Dingo's help.
Yeah.
I did do that, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
That-
I love that accent. I always love. So good. That accent's so good.
Emil, stop eating corn.
But you can't stop me though.
Yeah.
It's good, ain't it?
Anyways.
Hey, Rafi, how was your week?
Yeah, how was your week?
I've been so far, again with my female wife
Mm-hmm.
that I married.
Nice one, man.
Yeah.
My man.
I watched the Netflix. I've been getting into comedy specials.
Like what?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Which one?
I really liked Sloss. I think I told you about
Daniel Sloss, yeah.
and
Daniel
and
Sloss.
then the Jeselnik was so
Anthony
good.
Jeselnik,
Yeah,
yeah.
Jeselnik. I mean, all English podcast.
Is it okay to curse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
fuck you. No, fuck. I shouldn't curse.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Titty.
1, 2, 3.
Sandwiches. No cussing version.
So you got into Netflix comedy shows, right?
Yeah. So
What's that like?
it was fun. I didn't watch it alone because, like I said, I'm with my wife.
With your female
With my
wife.
female wife, and yeah, I really got into Anthony Jeselnik because he's an asshole.
Mm.
Like,
Tell us
No, I
about it.
recommended you Anthony Jeselnik.
Yeah, you did.
I Miguel recommended you.
Yeah,
Yes.
I, Miguel, recommended you Sloss.
Yeah.
true. Yeah, I love them both. And then
Emil didn't contribute.
Yeah.
Because I always don't have the time.
Yeah, because
Oh,
you're not funny. You're never funny, and you never have time to play games.
Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
busy.
Yeah.
So.
Why did you buy Nier though?
Oh,
Yeah.
I love Nier.
Yeah, you're getting the secret ending of Nier, the one where you didn't.
Dude,
play it.
don't spoil me. Don't spoil me though.
Don't you love it too?
I'm playing it raw. All right.
Miguel, you love Nier
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
I've been clean these past few years.
Yeah.
Don't
yeah.
spoil it.
Yeah. I'm so excited for you to finally finish Kingdom Hearts 0.0.
yeah.
Alright, so go on about.
So
Tell us about Anthony and then Sloss.
Yeah.
Anthony. Yeah, he's an asshole. I mean, no cousin. He's a bad guy. No, he's not a bad
He's
guy.
a jerk.
He's a jerk.
He's a jerk.
He's a funny jerk.
He's a
though.
funny jerk.
Yeah,
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 so
yeah.
it's cool.
He does dead baby
dead
jokes
baby
like a
jokes.
lot.
Like,
And then he also ends that with, "You think that's the only dead baby joke you're gonna get this special? I got some more. Just wait there."
yeah. Like, it's his claim to fame, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I
It's not
know.
dead baby jokes. Just mean jokes.
Oh yeah, it's very mean.
Yeah.
He did this bit about Clapton's kid.
What's Clapton's kid?
Well,
Eric Clapton.
Yeah, Eric Clapton.
Oh my God, the Eric Clapton
you know the
kid
song
joke.
Tears in Heaven?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he made a layered joke about that and his kid that
Yeah.
died the same way. But he said, like, he didn't say
No,
anything.
I remember this
Yeah,
joke.
yeah.
You want me to just say it?
Yeah, I
Okay.
can say it.
I had a son who also died like Eric Clapton's kid. And you know what he died for? The same way Eric Clapton's did.
No.
You know how? For inspiration.
Yeah, that one. That's rough. That's
Yeah.
That's
rough.
rough.
That's
Good
rough.
though.
It's good though.
I,
It's
Big
really-
Boy, for some reason
Yeah.
now really
Yeah.
like mean jokes.
Wait.
Yes.
I need to say oof on the mic. Oof.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, because you Emil do that
Yes.
all the
yes,
time.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big damage. Someone needs to say big damage.
Damage though.
Wait, let's just stock up a bunch so they can like put it in a lot of areas in
All right.
podcasts.
Alright.
Oof.
Big
Damage.
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 Good
Big
trades.
damage.
Damage.
Trades.
Da-
Good
Emil,
trades.
don't touch me there.
Yeah.
Not gonna stop me.
Yeah, this is their
'cause
full
I'm
recap.
Emil.
It's
No one
me
can
in
stop
it.
me touching people.
It's
no
me
one.
in it.
Harder, Rafi.
Yeah.
Harder.
It's me in it.
Rafi, how much bolder can you get?
Not anymore.
Oh, Migo, you're so mean.
Yeah.
All right.
What are we gonna do now?
Oh yeah.
Wait.
Sandwiches.
Ano?
Sandwiches indeed, my friends. That was weird. It
Yeah.
felt like we were different people.
Yeah.
Felt artificial.
You're right. Let's check. Are you still young, nubile Miguel Samson?
I guess. Yeah.
Cool. Are you Cybertronian Dream Migoy?
Indeed.
Because I am Rafi Muscle with the hustle still.
Yeah.
So wait.
Emil.
Hi. What? You're not Emil.
I'm Charlie.
Right.
Hi.
Cool.
What am I supposed to do right now?
I was supposed
I
to
know.
introduce
Yeah,
Okay,
dude.
sorry,
Introduce him. Give him give him a proper introduction.
the Contem Papa. His Avada Kedavra is his fist.
I could kill you right now.
On the end of the wand is a fist.
Just because you're large and buff, that doesn't give me fear anyway.
And I respect that about you. That's why you're here today.
Murder is in the room right now.
Hey,
Good thing we're
Murder.
not in a room.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Murder. Welcome to our podcast.
Hey.
Hi. So,
Hi, people from Good Trades.
right.
Brigade?
Yeah.
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 Are they the
Yeah.
Brigadiers? What do you call the people who's like?
The Trade Federation.
Yes.
No.
Oh no.
You listen to me.
We keep trying to push that because nothing can get past our shield.
Oh yeah! It's really dumb though because the barricade is in like an orbit, but you can go like north and south pole out of the planet though. Stupid.
Yeah. Star Wars, you know.
Yeah, Star Wars.
Space
Star
knights and
Wars.
laser swords. A lot of stupid things about it.
Yeah.
So
Speaking of stupid things that happened in our week, yo, who wants to start?
I think we already started
Yeah,
like a few minutes
that's
ago.
true. In case you have any additions to your week a while ago.
All right. Yeah. Let me start. How
right.
about you, Emil?
What?
What can you say about?
actually here?
Yeah.
No, I'm still here. I'm Emil, and wait,
Yeah.
Sick memes.
sick memes though.
What can you tell us about Coffee Bean?
Coffee Bean? Oh, it's so good. Coffee Bean and tea spins. It's the best thing that's ever happened to Coffee Beans.
Subscribe to
And
T-Spins.
tea. Oh wait, tea spins, tea leaves. I really love Tetris in
Coffee
Japan.
bean.
You're in Korea now, right?
I'm in Korea though, but I love Japan
Okay.
and Donna.
Yeah.
The big two.
Japan
Japan and Donna.
and Donna. It's nothing else.
So,
What's the Emil personality like? Two things.
Japan and Donna.
so
Love you too.
yeah.
Love you too.
Speaking of Japan,
Alright, go for it.
so I guess I can share. I've been currently reviewing Sekiro,
Oh, dude.
Shadows Die Twice.
Nice. How's
so I've been progressing through the game recently, but it's good. It's a good game. It's hard,
Yeah.
and
You getting that poise?
it's
You working
it's
that poise?
yeah, it's quite different mechanically from the other
I heard
past.
there's no stamina bar.
Yeah, that's
What?
the thing. There's no
Yeah.
stamina bar.
Yeah.
But what happens? What's the punishment for like blocking?
Posture.
Posture.
So
Posture damage.
so basic.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hit him.
Rafi. No, you.
Okay.
Hit him.
Posture is kind of like your composure during combat. So
Yeah.
like if you, it's like a balance meter. Parang
Yeah,
it works like a balance meter.
your stance. Like
Yeah.
if you're going to compare it in real life fights, so you need like stance and balance.
So like if
To be effective in
Sekiro
combat.
is a game that rewards aggression and well-timed counters instead of just blocking like Dark Souls, right? So you if you just stand still and block it in Sekiro, your opponent hits you, you take posture damage. And when your posture damage maxes out, he can one-shot you.
Yeah,
And you
like
can
you're
one-shot him. So it's like a balance in combat now. If,
Oh,
if
you're trying to break his posture too.
you're trying to
Yeah.
break his posture too. That's
So-
apart from his life bar.
So you can
So
like
like if you max the posture damage on him, you get a one-shot kill on him also.
you can imagine it as some sort of like a guard meter. So if you guard break him when you
Does it
ruin
replenish?
his- Yeah, once you like, for
If you
example,
back down.
if you back down a bit, your posture will regenerate, and if you manage to deal a death blow to your opponent, it will reset. So something like that.
Does it regenerate to full, or there's a limit?
No,
It
I think
regenerates.
it regenerates.
the poison damage, the posture damage
Posture
goes
damage.
away after a while.
Which
And, like,
also, your opponent's posture will also regenerate.
Yeah, if you kind of do. I mean, if you're idle.
It's kind of like in
for a bit.
fiction. If the posture maxes out, it's kind of like him slipping.
Yeah,
and
being-
you
being
find
pressured.
an opportunity to like.
Yeah.
But that's
stab
not
him
the
in
only
there.
way to kill them.
Oh no.
No.
Sekiro, in Sekiro, you're a ninja,
Yeah.
so stealth comes into play too.
You don't look like a ninja though.
Yeah, I mean, he is
Like a
some
samurai.
a samurai because of the sword, I guess.
And his
But yeah.
outfit too.
I'll allow it.
One-handed wolf.
Yeah, that's the they kind of
He's a wolf.
named it. Like they kind of
Actual
explained
wolf.
it. Yeah, this is basically Zelda.
You mean Okami?
Yeah, basically Okami. But yeah,
Is he like guts?
one-armed
One-armed
wolf.
wolf.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For jacking off. Yeah.
Yeah.
One-handed wolf. It's like a one-handed sword. You can only hold the wolf with one hand.
But
Just one hand.
But yeah, so besides the posture mechanics, you have
Yeah.
stealth. So you can actually
Stealth kill bosses.
Yeah, you can stealth kill bosses and mid bosses.
Yeah.
But what the game does is that they give bosses and mid bosses 2 lives by default.
Oh.
So if you're going to stealth kill someone, you have to finish
take
them off
away a life.
talaga.
Yeah.
For the remaining life. For the remaining life. So that's basically like the general strategy when dealing with mid bosses or bosses in Sekiro is that you find a way to stealth kill them first
Right.
and then finish them off normally or like fairly.
Yeah.
Is that why it's called Shadows Die Twice?
Oh yeah,
There-
could
no,
be
there's that, and there's a literal mechanic in the game
Yeah.
that you can die twice.
because
But you have 2 lives. If you
Yeah.
die, you can choose to resurrect again
or die
or die,
twice.
which changes the.
That's not what I heard though of why it's called Shadows Die Twice.
All right.
Mm.
It's called Shadows Die Twice because the creator was like, yeah, it's called Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. What does it mean? But doesn't it sound cool? Like, that's the only reason why they kept that though.
Really?
Yeah,
That's fine.
I forgot where I
What
heard
if
it from.
what
I
if
think-
they made the
I think I heard it
title?
from
They made the
the
title
news or
first and then they
And then
just
made the
add the
mechanic.
mechanics.
Yeah.
That's probably
It's
why.
like how Yoko
cheeky
Taro
bastard.
writes.
Yeah.
He writes the ending
writes the ending first.
and goes backwards.
This is my favorite thing that Emil taught me last year in this podcast as well. Yoko Taro writes backwards. He gets super drunk,
Yeah.
then
Oh, yeah.
writes the ending first, then thinks about it.
Yeah,
So
figures
how
out.
did this happen?
Yeah. Effective writing.
What do you do near that way though?
Well, look at Nier now.
Because I can't imagine doing Jack and Guard 1 like that. Because you're like, oh, it can be a scene. Tokyo, 1998.
But
There's gonna be a
the scene.
baby.
This is the
No,
scene.
no, that's the joke ending.
Yeah.
The real endings have the flying
Babies.
giant babies.
Oh, that's the
Baby
one where they,
heads.
that's the
Nier
canon
came
ending.
from a joke ending.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like an alternate universe.
Yeah.
I thought that was
Basically.
the canon ending.
No, it's not.
They made it canon now.
In Yoko Taro writing, everything is canon.
Mm.
All endings are canon.
Okay, okay.
So yeah,
How
what
far
else
are you in
happened?
Sekiro?
I guess I don't know. I think it really like Sekiro is such a game that it's non-linear like Dark Souls 1. So there are stuff that you can skip and stuff that you can just complete all over.
Yeah, the speed
Yeah.
run is 48 minutes right
Yeah,
now.
Jesus
because they
Christ.
just skip bosses.
I don't
and-
know anything about the game and I watched the full speed run already.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
it's cool. I'm like, okay, you could just run past everything.
Yeah.
If you really want to, but
Oh.
you don't get anything out of it. Though.
Yeah.
And the game
Okay.
is made harder for you.
Did he fight
But he
still?
did it.
Yeah,
Yeah, he still needs to fight.
they
some of
have
the
bosses
there.
that
Okay.
aren't skippable.
Yeah.
So I guess like I'm at the Ashina Castle right now, so that's the place where I stop.
Is that more than halfway?
I don't think so.
Near the end? Oh,
Because
no, it's not yet still.
it seems like it's a bigger game than I thought.
Mm.
But it really depends on you because yeah, like what Charlie said, the speed run is just like 48 minutes record.
But does it need an easy mode though?
that's the thing, dude. Like
so stupid.
like there's a Forbes article
Yeah.
saying that
Yes, Forbes, where we get all of our gaming.
exactly.
Sekiro should
Yeah,
respect
like-
its players.
Yeah, dude,
by
like-
adding an easy mode.
That Forbes article just mentions they should
Respect
The,
your
the game should
players.
respect
That
players
title is
more
bizarre.
by adding easy mode, which is kind of
It's absurd.
If anything,
It's
if
absurd.
you want to respect your actual players,
make it
you
harder.
Make a hard
Yeah.
mode.
And-
Like a God difficulty, fuck Uranus mode.
and,
Right?
and the article like
there's normal, difficult, fuck Uranus mode.
and then Dante must die
Dante must die.
on every game.
Uranus must die.
Yeah. But it's weird. Like when I read the article, I read the article,
Uh-huh.
Right.
and they're saying that nga na, well, the reason is he wants the content of the game to be accessible to everyone because not everyone can go and progress to that point,
Yeah.
and the game doesn't have that kind of help. Like it doesn't help.
It doesn't
or
have
give.
a normal leveling system.
Yeah, because in Dark Souls it's an RPG, so
Right.
you can kind of grind.
You can
out
eventually bullshit
the
your way through the
stats.
game.
Yeah, this one hasn't.
Oh.
This
So
one
what's
doesn't.
the progression system? There is none.
No, there is.
More health.
You can only progress if you beat bosses.
I like that. though.
Yeah, that's good, right?
Yeah.
Because you've earned it.
Yeah, and you don't
Yeah.
have to farm. But
Yeah.
you can still like the gaps for getting better. Like
Yeah.
it's not that big.
Mhm. Like there are instances that you can buy items that will give you upgrades, but it's just like sobrang konti
Minute.
lang. Yeah, like one for one merchant, and that's it. Once you buy
yeah.
it,
Mm.
yeah.
I
And
heard though at the end there's eventually a moment where you can buy multiples of those.
oh, okay.
But that's like near end game where it mostly
Where it
won't
doesn't
matter
now,
anymore.
yeah. And I think like the main
Like it's
stats.
only to catch up to the ones you missed out.
Mhm.
Or-
You get-
yeah. If you missed any bosses prior,
Yeah.
then you can do that.
Kasi there are hidden bosses rin eh. Like
Oh.
there are stuff that he's just there, but you can just skip him.
He's
Wait,
And it's
not
okay.
looking
the
at
boss
you.
door is in a mini boss. You telling me?
It's okay. It's a mini
There's a
boss.
difference?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
Mid boss.
sorry.
I mean,
Of course
like,
there is.
because I heard
Parts of it.
the first boss was pretty easy.
it's in the tutorial, right? Anyway,
Anyway.
but yeah, that's the thing. Like it has like the game has three main stats, which is vitality, posture, and attack power.
Mm.
So those three stats revolve around the game.
No luck,
no luck.
no in.
No. What's that?
No poise.
No
Is there
point.
critical damage?
No critical. I
Alright.
mean,
Blood
there
change.
is, but after
Walang
successful
agi-bari.
deflect, and yeah, like that's the thing. Deflect in the game is very easy to do and
Yeah.
execute. That it's basically easier than Dark Souls parries.
Mm.
Because in Dark Souls you have a dedicated button for a parry, right?
Right.
Which will lock the animation down.
Yeah.
This one, you just have to like tap block.
Oh, I heard that you can technically mash the parry.
Yeah, and
But
it will work.
each time you mash and it successfully parries,
Mhm.
the window for the parry gets smaller and smaller.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
So you can like use it as a clutch
Mm.
panic move,
Like double tap
but
it.
then you have to stop at some point because you're gonna
Yeah.
get hit.
Would you agree that it's comparable to how Onimusha does parries?
I can't remember how
You,
Onimusha
you
does
block
parries.
as well.
Yeah,
Perfect timing.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this one, the game encourages deflect dances. So
Deflect
basically,
dances.
yeah, because there's like the first boss in the game, which is Madame Butterfly. It basically
Threatening.
what I did in the game to beat her was I do deflect dances. So basically, just aggressively attack her, and when she deflects, when she deflects, you'll hear a sound like an audio cue that she deflected like successfully. So that's the
Yeah.
time that you're gonna press deflect to on the next attack. So you're just going back and forth, and that's how I beat her. I just trying to build up her posture meter
Yeah.
in a way that once I deflect her when her posture is full, I'll get the death blow, and that's it. Just rinse and repeat.
Yeah. Because when you deflect in Sekiro, you don't take any posture damage, and your attacker gets posture damage.
Ooh.
So that's
So you
the
put it
thing.
on him
Yeah.
for attacking. It's great.
But yeah, what else? So Sekiro, so far it's good. Like it's challenging,
Yeah.
and I'm still not done with the game though.
Yeah.
So,
What percent?
that's the thing.
What
It,
would you
it,
think?
it could be 50, it could be 40. for
Okay.
me.
What's your like? How many points do you have in your vitality and attack?
Oh
Apparently,
man.
that's how people gauge your progress.
Oh, attack power for me is 3.
And
The high?
everything is
And-
vitality or
No,
posture.
posture and vitality is around like 20 yata
Yeah.
or 16. It's very early, I think, for me. At
Alright.
least that's what I can compare it to.
Because
Um,
I heard that when two people were comparing their progress, like,
they do it
what's
on
your
stats.
attack? 2, and what's yours?
Oh,
15.
Yeah, that's actually smart.
Jeez.
Well-
That's smart to yeah. But yeah,
But yeah, but
alright.
it's like what you said. Like you can just put it according to your play, but it still
Yeah.
supports aggressive
mhm.
Yeah.
like a lot.
But yeah,
yeah.
back to the article
Yeah.
because that's one thing. Deflect is so easy to do
Yeah.
that it's basically a crutch for you in the game, and you can learn how to deflect properly and actually learn combat properly. Is
Yeah.
by visiting Hanbei the Undying, which is the game's training dummy. The game puts a training dummy
The
that is
training
really
dummy kills you?
no. The game's training dummy is very useful in
Yeah.
actually teaching you how to do combat in Sekiro. That's
Oh,
th-
yo.
that's the good
I see, I see, I
thing
see.
for,
What do you mean?
for the game. You don't need an easy mode because the game's gonna teach you how to play properly.
But people
So-
can't wrap their heads around it.
Yeah,
though.
that's-
that's what's.
I don't know.
People like to press the X, 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 and the
Yeah.
Y, Y, Y.
So, but do we need like the MC5 assist mode? Is
I
that
don't-
what they're looking for? Because
like a training
I
I'll
don't
tell
mode.
you
Yeah.
what, I really fucking hated assist mode.
I don't
What
think
did
I
this
should
What's
not
this
do?
mode?
Press button to win. Pretty
Oh.
much. No, it's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
auto
yeah.
combo?
Yeah, it auto combos you, but none of the things that you're doing is in your control. Like
Oh.
you hit and then it auto charges it auto revs your max act.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
Bayonetta 2 has that to some degree.
Yeah, but that's why I don't like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's for people who aren't us,
Yeah,
who aren't
just wanna,
familiar with
like,
the
fly through
action
game.
combat.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen. I'm having a difficult time with basketball.
Wait, in real life or in NBA?
I think the NBA should lower the
Thank
ring.
you.
Lower the-
I think rings across the nation must lower to 7 feet so I may dunk.
Hey, hear me out. Hockey is a very hard game to follow because the puck is very small. I suggest we use basketballs.
Dinner plate sized.
Use the
With
whole
a
bowl.
soccer-sized net.
Yeah.
It hurts when you play hockey, so I suggest everyone's in a Zorb ball.
It's basically hamsters playing
Make
hockey.
it okay for everyone.
Hey, baseball is pretty hard.
Wait
Can
a
I
minute.
just get a giant tree trunk?
Oh,
I can
man.
hit this ball. Shit, what a stupid.
These machines.
I don't know,
forever.
like I guess
running the bases in baseball is so hard. Can we just get a motorcycle?
Yeah. How about motorcycle? Hey, hear me out here. Motorcycle baseball.
Motorcycle American football.
Yeah,
Dude.
It's like those
Get
people who
those
put
touchdowns.
trampolines in basketball.
Dude, I love slam balls.
Oh
It's
my
pretty
God.
good though.
Yeah, actually that's
Future
entertaining.
sport though. Where's future sport?
It's in
Oh,
Alita. It's in
Where's
Alita
future
now.
sport?
Oh man.
Where is my
You know-
Wesley Snipes sport?
Yeah. You know what? I
Dean
really
King.
love skateboarding, but it would be very better if you have training wheels with them.
And the handle.
Yeah.
Each of the trucks have additional wheels. So you have 6 wheels on your skateboard.
No. You have like ski pokes
Oh
that
Jesus
have
Christ.
wheels on them, so
Yeah,
they
yeah,
don't
yeah.
do anything.
Yeah. And then your pads have wheels also, so that if you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
topple,
yeah,
you can
yeah,
just
yeah.
skate through,
Where
skate
are we
back.
going with this?
Easy modes,
Yeah,
dude.
easy modes for everything.
Yeah.
I think the
Easy
most like damning
because
part
respect.
of the article is the header,
Yeah.
where it should respect players.
Oh,
Because
man.
it comes off as very butthurt because he sucks at the game.
But yeah.
And also, it's a lack of respect of the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Thanks, Emil in the distance. You said you wouldn't talk, and yet
He has taken a break.
But yeah, I
He'll
think
chime in.
he's all the way in Korea.
is that how Koreans
that-
sound?
have you-
like?
Korea's out.
Have you guys seen that those 4 tweets
Mhm.
of the guy who gave up on Sekiro in like less than 2 hours?
Really? Wait,
What happened?
is that
It's like it's a
Afro,
guy who's tweeting
Afro something?
like, "Yo, I just bought Sekiro. I'm so hyped to play this game," and then
Oh,
it's like,
no.
"Oh, I think this game is way too hard," and they're like, "This is bullshit. I haven't like beat this first boss." Getting it,
Oh,
and the
man.
fourth one is like, "I returned the game. It's not meant for me." And then somebody replied, "Yo, this guy gave up on Sekiro in less than 2 hours."
But really,
I
that's
respect that though. At least he acknowledged
Yeah.
that it's too hard.
thank you,
Yeah.
Emil. in Korea at night. Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's my favorite part in Sekiro because
What is it?
Because it's
like,
difficult.
it's difficult. It's especially difficult because the game doesn't involve stats as much as Dark Souls or
Yeah, that's
Bloodborne.
definitely one of the things.
So
that
it's
made
really, like-
made Dark Souls hard for me.
Yeah, it's hard
much
on
numbers.
difficulty. Like it's Mega Man style difficulty that you really have to beat the
You have
boss.
to get good at
Yeah.
like the base mechanics.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in Dark Souls, I think there were too many stats, and
Mhm.
most of them don't matter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially
Also, like
toys.
if you want to do something, you have to know how to reallocate your stats, and that's
Yeah.
one thing that I want to have this weapon, whatever this new thing I got.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like what I had to make my build according to that.
I
so
have
can
to
use
make
it.
my dexterity stronger so my left arm can get bigger to hold this sword.
Yeah. There's parts of Dark Souls that, like, I get it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like people love that kind of complexity in a game, but there's a part of me that's like, I just want to play the difficult part of the game without having to
Yeah.
Right.
like fuck around with.
Or commit to one build
Yeah,
because
exactly.
that's
Yeah.
what's happening in Dark Souls.
Yeah,
Stats
in Dark
don't even
Souls.
don't matter as much in Dark
Most
Souls.
of them
don't
don't.
they?
Yeah. Oh man, I have a story in Sekiro. Sorry,
Alright,
this is gonna
good.
take long, but yeah,
Rocky.
there's this one, and it's kind of spoilers a bit. But no,
Sure.
there's this one.
We just beat you up after if you.
There's this one thing that you can hunt in the game called rats, which are the purple ninjas.
Spoilers, bro. Oh, sorry.
And I posted a bit on this, but just for context, to
Yeah.
anyone who has viewed that video,
Yeah.
I've been trying to kill that dude
Oh, is this the one where you run
Oh,
up the
20,
house?
guy.
20 times. I've already
20
died to that dude,
times.
and I have no I don't know how to beat him.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Emil from Noobs and Cubes messaged me, dude, dali lang yan. Punta ka lang sa likod ng shrine, tapos hintayin mo lang mawala
Yeah,
yung
yeah,
sight. Tapos just death blow him by
Yeah, you
stealth.
pretty much
You
ran up,
stealth killed him.
Dude,
ran up
I
to,
just
like, the
stealth killed
shrine.
him.
like wall hugged,
Yeah.
and then waited for him to go the corner.
Yeah,
And
the
then
stealth
one
kill.
shot.
Yeah, but that's like traditional Denshu.
Yeah, yun nga eh. Like before that, I was fairly
to fight him
fighting him.
legit?
Yeah, it was
Now
hard,
you're
dude.
thinking with ninjas.
Wait, so-
Yeah, I'm thinking with
Well, ninjas.
Ninjas.
Does it
yeah.
not discourage stealthiness then?
Not
I'm not
really.
sure, like, what-
because yun nga, like in Sekiro,
Can you stealth
thematically,
kill everything?
yeah, thematically you're a ninja naman eh. So you have to move and fight like a ninja. You
Yeah.
have to think like a
Kasi
ninja.
With
So-
with this guy, I think he sees you immediately. Parang ganun.
Yeah.
He's up on a vantage point, I think.
yeah.
So you can't stealth him agad.
Oo.
But if you get him to detect you, which is
That's
what
the
you
thing
did,
that I like
you
about
get him to
this.
detect you and run around the
Yeah,
building.
to be fair, you
Yeah.
ran quite a
Yeah.
ways.
That's the good thing about this one is that you can brute stealth in this game. like I have a like I have a term I mean I have a term for this one, and I think I borrowed it from Idle Thumbs,
Right.
and it's called the cheating hitman, and it's basically you stealth kill by any means necessary. Even if you fuck it up the first time, you just do it again. Just hide.
Run away,
and,
hide.
Yeah, run away, hide. Or like if you've been compromised, throw a fucking fish. That's it. Cheating hitman.
I mean, you kind of
So, yeah.
do that in Metal Gear too.
Yeah.
Distract enemies.
Oh,
Cool.
for in Hitman, but in Sekiro you just throw whatever like ceramic plates just to
Yep, that's
like-
something I keep in my back pocket.
yeah.
It's just a life lesson.
and
isn't it?
ashes.
I mean, you
yeah.
kind of do that naman in Metal Gear Solid games
Yeah,
too,
like
right?
the magazines.
If you
yeah.
get
Anything,
compromised,
just
just
throw a
throw a
fucking
Shoot
fish.
the wall and then, what was that noise?
Yeah, but this one is specifically ceramic plates for
Yeah.
some
They
reason.
make a lot of noise.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's my week.
That's your big thing.
hmm
Nothing else in your week.
I think Miggy and I have similar
Oh.
things.
Yo, we watch
Okay.
anime.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, we watch
Alright.
anime.
Let's
We
go to
watch
you, Miggy.
ReZero.
Yeah,
'Cause
have you
it's on the
watched? Have
Netflix.
you
Is that
watched?
the Groundhog Day one?
Yeah.
It's like-
Yeah,
Oh.
what's the full title? ReZero starting life in a new world.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck that.
It's really dumb.
I don't know. It's just
Wow.
I
ReZero
remember
for
trying to
me.
give that a chance before, and then I was like,
'Cause that's the
oh,
one-
and then something else came up.
No,
like the
because the
That's
first
the Waifu Wars anime
Hi.
Yeah, it-
with the maid girls.
like the first 3 episodes kind of like feels like Sword Art Online, but it isn't. But
It's
like,
a guy who wakes up in a fantasy land.
Yeah, yeah.
with no
Okay.
explanation, he's
Yeah.
just there.
No, he.
yeah, no, nothing.
No,
Go
for
back
it.
to
Do it, do
Korea.
it.
No,
Go
no.
for it. What is it?
No, he died.
Yeah,
He
Alright.
died first, and then
Is
he
that-
ended up. Yeah.
Oh,
What?
is that
He
a
died
spoiler?
first in the real world?
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Is that a
first
spoiler?
5
Yeah,
minutes,
that's why
died
we told him to
first.
shut up.
Oh.
We're not done yet.
Oh, I thought. Oh, okay.
And
They
there's the
told him to
second
shut up
season
because
coming.
spoiler.
What?
right?
there
Yeah,
is.
they just announced a new
We're
season.
gonna cut this
No,
from the
like
scene.
in the first episode, it showed.
Did he
how-
die in real life?
Yeah, he went inside like the 7-Eleven thing.
Yeah.
He comes out. It's like, hey, what's going on? And then like he just dropped dead.
Was it?
No, I remember
He
that.
woke up to his back to his senses. Like,
But
where
did-
the hell am I?
But did it show how he died in the real
I
world?
think like he got hit by a car or something.
That's
Oh,
what
really?
I assumed. Like he tried to cross and got hit,
Yeah,
but they
yeah.
didn't show anything.
I didn't get any
'Cause
of that.
He was lying down on the sidewalk in the other world.
I thought he just blinked and then I'm in the
'Cause
world.
That's kind of how it was
Yeah.
presented, diba?
Kasi he was just blinking lang eh. Tapos
Yeah.
bilang, woo!
Then he blinks open and then
Yeah.
starting life in a new world.
Yeah.
And
So
then like I think like that's how he like slowly understood his predicament and how like
No,
hey,
he treated it like he was in a video game.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
he would constantly reference like, "Oh, I'm in a new world. What powers do I have?"
Yeah.
And there's this
Nothing.
kid about to get run over by a carriage, and he just
tries
puts
to-
his hands up in the air and like, "I'm gonna save this kid," and then nothing happens.
Yeah.
So another knight jumps in and saves the kid. Like, I guess that's not my power.
yeah.
Off I go then.
Oh, fuck dude.
Anyways, continue,
I've been,
continue.
I've been intimidated by that anime. Like, does it get dark?
Yes.
A little
yeah.
bit.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So the initial premise, or at least the first episode, which I think was like longer than normal,
Oh yeah, it's 1 hour for the premiere,
because
so
it,
it's
it did
chunky.
feel like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Where he essentially they show you a lot of what
Mhm.
happens. So
Mhm.
when he dies,
Yeah.
he goes back to the beginning of when he got
Yeah,
to
he's
the
on the
new world.
sidewalk again. He has
Like-
to read
Yeah.
that girl.
Like he has
like
a
Russian
certain
doll.
he has a
Kinda.
certain
Okay.
checkpoint in the world,
Yeah.
and then
But
that's
he fully feels like every time he dies.
yeah, and he remembers. So it's,
Yeah.
it's like what's
Get
that
up,
that Tom
gotta
Cruise
get
movie?
Groundhog's Day.
No, Groundhog's Day. I know. Edge of Tomorrow. Yeah.
No,
All you need
no,
is
no, the
skill.
real title. Live,
All you
die,
need repeat. Oh Jesus Christ.
Oh, that was the replacement title.
Yeah,
No,
isn't
it's
it
real
like?
now.
What was the anime? What's the manga title?
Edge of-
No.
No, no.
It's all you need is skill. Yeah.
All you need is skill.
Yeah,
That's the
all
one.
you need is skill.
It's
Ba-ba-da-da-dun. All you need is skill. I know nothing.
All
I don't-
together now.
Yeah. But anyway,
But like, the graphic way of how he dies, he fucking gets stabbed in the back,
yeah, like it's graphic.
and then he gets cut in the stomach.
Mhm.
So he feels it first, and then he dies.
Ah.
So it comes to a point where
Yeah,
like,
it's not
I
like-
don't want to die again. I don't want to feel that pain again.
Yeah, it's not like I get stabbed. I'm like, oh, instant death. No.
No.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna bleed out first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christ
They're gonna
alive.
show
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Turn into a corpse and then
What a
wake
weird-
up again.
Reaction that you make sometimes.
What?
Christ alive. Okay. He's not so,
Suck
but
my
okay.
nuts off. He will be. He's coming.
Hey man,
I mean,
I watched Da Vinci Code. I know that ain't real.
He's gonna get you. You know.
It's gonna get you. Is that how Jesus works?
Yeah, that's how Jesus works.
Yeah.
Title of the
Check the
episode.
game
Yeah.
facts. That's how Jesus works.
I got Game
I
Shark.
got
That's how
a
it
game
works.
shark for life, man.
Game Genie featuring Will Smith.
All right.
Fuck, even my Game Shark was fucking fake
Yeah.
though.
So yeah. Oh no.
Oh man. Did it
Pro
work still?
is-
Yeah, man.
I mean, there's a-
CD PS1.
There's
Ah.
another one like Pro Action Replay.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
have
other one.
But that's the
physical-
only way you could. And the action replay
that's
for
the SNES.
PS2 was the way to make like play certain fake games before.
AR.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I had the physical like Game Shark pack on the back of the
Mhm.
PS1, and it doubled as a VCD player, so I
Interesting.
could watch VCDs on my PS1.
What?
Nice.
Yeah,
Well, I
it's
can't
insane.
remember. Really? Like
Yeah.
PS1 doesn't really like play VCDs.
No.
Yeah,
before?
but that expansion pack did Game
Allowed
Shark
it.
codes and allowed me to watch VCDs.
Did it
Interesting.
not?
Wait, so it's a second CD player?
Or
No,
probably
no, it's
like
just
a.
it's a taller Game Shark pack with like a
Ah.
switch for like AV mode or something.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Then I could somehow
Man.
watch VCDs on PS1. Yeah.
Yeah.
The PlayStation was a weird like
Phase
first.
for you?
Yeah.
Why?
It's great. It's great. But imagine like
Christ
they,
alive.
Christ
Christ
alive.
alive. One of my favorite.
I'm
things.
telling you, dude, he's coming. he's gonna kill us all.
Whoa!
He will kill again.
You look at.
Kill again.
Anyways, yeah, that's the plot of Ray Zero. He's gonna kill again, and we're just gonna loop
That's
again.
the
yeah.
unseen ending of Zero.
Yeah.
Christ kills everyone.
I'm surprised it's not as waifu as like I initially thought.
Oh yeah, like
Uh-huh.
Given
like
all the, you've seen those for sure, right?
What?
Like the blue haired maid
The
and the
maid
red haired
twins, yeah.
and like the constant debate
sex
between
Best
No.
right, but like the arguments of best girl and all that.
Yeah.
So I thought this would be all like
Not
yung waifu type anime.
Yeah, no.
I'm
Like
no, it's
it,
not
it,
that.
it's just part of the
Legendaries,
show. Like because this protagonist has the hots for the main waifu, and then
Yeah.
there's
and
another
he
waifu.
like a few of his loops kind of treat it as like going for different girls.
Yeah.
And then he dies at the end and like, well, that's not the proper path.
Yeah.
How far are you in?
I finished it.
He's done with Mix is done with season 1. I'm halfway.
Uh-huh.
Because it's like 22 episodes, I think, all in all.
It's
Manga.
25 episodes.
So I'm like
Yeah.
10 or 11.
Alright.
Yeah, I did like 3.
Mm.
But yeah, it wasn't something I was super committed to.
Yeah, because I think the first 3 aren't that strong yet.
Yeah.
It's just that
Oh,
one particular section. Then it moves on after that.
Yeah,
I would say like it's a really good experiment though on like
looping.
going back and forth in timelines.
Oh yeah, like it treats it
Because-
as a video game.
I was actually watching the whole series then like the first 4 episodes felt like a different anime.
Yeah,
And then,
And then it changes.
Episodes
It has-
5 to 11 felt like, hey, am I still watching Ray Zero?
yeah,
Yeah,
And then,
pretty
like,
much.
Episode like 16 or something. Holy fuck,
Yeah.
is this still? Yeah.
Actually, like I'm at that point where it feels like it's another anime again.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because it's a pet peeve that I have when characters regress.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he learned all these values, and
Then
immediately the
from
next
zero
episode he
again.
devolves into this little shithead again. And like,
And that's the plot of
did you not
ReZero.
remember what you did and said
But
2
doesn't that,
episodes ago?
doesn't that make it hurt for you when like Gurren Lagann did something like that though?
At least
When
in Gurren Lagann,
Simon-
that was like 1 episode, and like a
Oh yeah, it was
character,
one episode. Like,
Yeah.
a character died,
Right.
so that
Yeah,
was pretty
permanently.
impactful,
Pretty good reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one is just like,
Ah,
no,
okay.
I'm being made fun of, so I'll be a shit to you.
Yeah. Also,
And like everyone else is telling me to stop, but I'm still being a shit. And like previously, you were like, I'm all heroic. I learned things.
yeah. Like speaking of why it is different on each episode arc, because I think the anime adaptation adapted all the manga arcs in the in the manga.
And condensed it into a season. Is that
The only thing that they haven't adapted yet was Act 4,
alright?
like this the 4th arc of the manga, but arcs 1 to 3 of the manga. That's
So is Arc 4
That's
going to be
season
the
1.
2nd season?
yeah.
Ah.
Alright.
And there's gonna be returning. I don't know.
I feel like the show forgets that it can time loop. 'Cause it stops mentioning that.
Not
For a
really,
bit.
not really. Like you think it will forget.
You think that's
and then it
problematic
will-
for anyone who might be jumping in midway?
No, I don't.
That's the thing though. You shouldn't jump midway.
Yeah, you won't
It's not
understand.
a series
It's-
it's not a series that's meant to be jumped in midway.
Yeah, but that
In-
doesn't
in
apply.
any-
That applies to everyone though. What if you're
What-
a Japanese guy?
You just caught it on
Watching this
TV.
again.
Oh, in TV. Well,
But
Tough
what
love.
series? Yeah,
I don't know.
what series is meant to be watched midway?
No, yeah.
Hanna-Barbera cartoons.
That
Rurouni
too.
Kenshin.
Point. Okay.
And also, I
Dragon
think
Ball,
That's
kinda.
I think it's a
All
good
right, all right,
reason
you
then
prove me
to
wrong.
be for it to be in Netflix,
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
wherein like you watch it per season, not midway a
Right.
season.
On demand.
Yeah.
But like, that's kind of a new concept.
What?
Pa rin. Yung
The
consuming
Netflix,
media on demand.
yeah, binge watching anime
Yeah.
in Japan.
Which I'm just saying like it fits the profile of the current generation.
Yeah.
That type of
Yeah.
format.
Mhm.
Alright.
You should always be prepared. Is my only thing.
Yeah.
So
So
making any kind of media.
and that's the plot of ReZero. Be prepared.
Be
Yeah.
prepared.
It's alright.
Alright.
Yeah.
Like, it's not
Yeah.
the best, but it's not, you know,
It's entertaining.
Yeah,
and you're
it's-
still halfway naman eh,
Yeah,
so
right. There's things that are gonna happen.
Yeah.
Just that, like, previously I came off watching the 2011 version of Hunter x Hunter,
yeah, that was good.
and like,
And easy
that-
watches.
yeah, but that's also very yung shonen anime problem na. Is this show as smart as everyone says, or is the writer just coming up with bullshit as it goes on?
Mhm.
And it's like, I think it's a mix of both.
Yeah.
You know when I watched the Hunter x Hunter thing remake,
Yeah.
like I was watching it on Netflix and Hulu.
Oh,
They
okay.
never released things at the same time.
What? Then
Like,
that's
like,
confusing.
rival
At
companies.
one point, Hulu was way ahead,
Uh-huh.
and then Netflix just like dumped a bunch of shit together like 3 months later, and then it's way more complete than the Hulu one.
Oh,
So, like, it's
jeez.
really hard to like just watch them, like keep track where you're watching.
Yeah.
At one point, they just both stopped at the same place, which is like, yo, what the fuck happened to Kite though? Like, I don't think stopped and like I can't watch anymore because then stopped and then like I left the country and I'm back here and like I'll never know what happened to Guide.
Oh no.
How far are you in?
Right after the Kurapika, the spider dudes.
Yeah. Before
Oh my
Greed
Spider-
Island.
No,
Yeah,
it's
spider-
a
oh my
gang,
Yeah.
Ah,
and
thank
they
God.
have tattoos of
People.
spiders,
Thank God.
not actual spiders.
Not actual
Because the
spiders.
Shane guy.
Shane,
Yeah,
the one who
yeah.
looks like a girl.
Yeah. Wait, so it's a
boy.
It's a boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I don't know. It's 2019,
Okay.
guys.
No, it's fine.
Can be whatever you want.
I was into Dennis, you
Because
know.
when I caught it on TV,
Denise.
si Denise.
It's that way.
Chelsea Jeremiah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, but like Kurapika's
Yeah, no.
hair in the first season is way shorter,
Yeah.
so it's a lot clearer that he's a boy.
Mm.
But then come the arc where he trained and got good.
Yeah.
He has longer hair.
Sacrificed everything though. I like Kurapika.
Yeah, but there's also a point where he dresses up like a girl, and then the guy they kidnapped was like, "I thought you were a woman." Like, surprise, surprise, I'm not. He takes off the wig, but still has the girly hair. And like, you still look like a girl.
They say it in the show.
No,
itself.
no, but like he takes off a long wig.
Yeah.
Man, I want
His
to do
look
that.
still looks like a lady.
Take off a mustache and a wig, and it's underneath is the same mustache and another wig. Like, yeah, whoa, you surprised or what? Like, you look exactly the same. What the fuck are you talking about? I'll have a wig of my exact hairstyle.
Oddly enough, we were
Still
talking-
short.
Yes.
Oh god, Jesus.
Oddly
Exact same
enough,
thing.
we were talking about this earlier.
What?
That if you had a symbiote, but it was just you still.
Yeah, it's
What?
called, it's colored
You have
flesh.
Charlie, and then it comes out, but it's still you.
It's you with a different Uniqlo shirt.
Yeah.
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 A flesh-colored, Uniqlo tinted symbiote.
Yeah, with lashing tongue.
When my
Still
symbiote
looks like
gets
a-
on me,
Yeah.
then I'm naked. That's when you see all of me.
So.
All right.
Are we moving
Yeah.
on? What's
Yeah.
up?
Yeah, pretty much it's an anime homework. I'll
That's
talk
it.
more about Hunter x Hunter when Emil is back.
All right. Okay. I'll go next, so our guest goes last. Yeah. All right. So actually, this is something that we experienced together. This
Whoa.
is something I wanted to talk about
Naked
as well.
symbiote.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
yeah. Naked symbiote adventures.
My
Um,
symbiote turned me into an asshole,
No,
which
no, no.
didn't do anything. Like, aha, I'm an evil symbiote. I'm like, it's fine. I guess I'll be more me. I guess.
Is it like when
The symbiote.
Remember that episode in the Mask cartoon
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
Stanley Ipkiss tried to adopt the go-get
Dog?
attitude
Okay.
of the
Okay.
mask?
Roughly. Yeah.
So he became more confident, more comfortable around people. But when he tried to put on the mask, it doesn't work anymore.
Oh, because he has the
His
confidence. Cool.
yeah, his inner personality came out,
That's awesome.
but he didn't have the magic that the mask gives
Yeah.
him. Like, I need to save my friend.
I have to be less confident to be strong.
I need to have low self-esteem.
Yeah, the mask.
Oh man,
Fucking love the mask.
self-sacrificing.
You know, my mom
Ipkiss.
told me, like, reminded me of a story of when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Where I was just like, apparently I've been doing me ever since I was 2.
Okay.
Really? That's 2? How?
Like, my mom was like the way I'm just like, okay, fuck it. Like, that mentality of mine. My mom was telling me, like, oh yeah, when you were 2, I was like joking around and I told you, like, oh, you can't use baby bottles anymore because you're growing up now.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, and then I threw out all of my baby bottles. I'm like, is this how you want to play it? I mean, I love these things, but I'm gonna fucking throw these away. I just took all my shit and threw it away. My mom's like, I guess he's using glasses now.
Oh, no.
I'm like, what? You think I wasn't gonna handle it?
Oh, man.
Yeah, I had a really good conversation with my mom yesterday because I was like watching my niece graduate with my mom.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, my niece was like getting all these awards. And
Yeah,
like, you ever feel bad I didn't get any awards? And my mom was like, I never expected that from you. I'm like,
Man.
sweet.
Man.
Nice. Basta graduate ka lang, anak.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
I can imagine like baby
Yeah.
2-year-old Charlie like having the same angry face, like fuck it.
I will murder you.
Oh, that's how you want it, fine.
If your dad like takes away your rattle or whatever, I'll fuck you up.
No, apparently I used to like, whenever I was really angry at my brother,
Yeah.
I'd like take his Zoids
Yeah.
and like switch the parts around.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, you're a
You
fucking
were-
T-Rex. You get the baby legs.
You were way ahead of the anime then.
Fuck this.
Did they eventually do that? Like,
Yeah. I mean, the
he
weapons
was-
were always interchangeable though.
Okay. Like,
Not
didn't the
actual
Liger?
limbs.
Didn't there was what was the second season of Zoids where it was
I
like
haven't
The
watched
Liger Zero
Zoids.
with different
the
armor
Legacy Zero
parts.
with different shit. Yeah, that was cool.
So, Rafi, how's your
With
week?
this, this story of childhood stupidity and brothers. Have I ever told the story of like when I chokeslammed my cousin?
Noise.
Your best man?
So my
You chokeslam your
my
best man?
my best friend in the whole entire world, I chokeslammed until he knocked out. He got knocked out.
Really?
No, so we were, yeah. So we were like, so we were, so we were at my granddad's house, and then we were into wrestling at the time. We were like fake wrestling on the matches, right?
Yeah.
And we were punching each other. All right, chokeslam. So when I raise him up, I take him by the throat, raise him up. Then when I throw him down, he hits his head on the wall.
Oh no.
Like he fell short, and then till this day I didn't know if he was fucking with me or what, cause he just laid there
Oh fuck.
and he was like, and he was out. Like I didn't know if he just started to like pretend.
him.
Dude, he's selling it like a pro.
Or he was selling it like a pro, cause I was like, yo, pow. It's like I didn't know how to respond to this, so I lay down next to him and fall asleep. And then we wake up like it's like 8 at night. It was the best wrestling match. The audience would have been thrilled. Double KO!
Wait, can I tell a story because it's in relation to that?
Yeah, go.
So my cousin.
Okay.
Oh man. what is-
You know how my village is like, right?
Right.
When you're going into the gate of my village, there's
Yeah,
a big
yeah.
downhill,
Yeah.
right? So when I was in grade 4, I was like waking up my cousin and I'm like, yo, I want to go down the hill. It's like, what do you mean? You put on the rollerblades. And I get on
Future sport.
you put on the rollerblades and I'll get on my scooter.
Yeah.
We ride the whole hill down.
Oh
It's
my
like,
God.
That sounds really dangerous.
Yeah.
It is, and that is exactly why we're gonna do
What
it.
is this too extreme
God.
game?
5 a.m. in the morning.
Were you high on rocket power?
like I opened my eyes that day. I was like, this is the day. I'm gonna conquer that fucking hill. Right?
Which was an episode in Rocket Power.
Are you serious?
Right. It was.
There's this
Oh,
big
God.
downhill and like a character breaks their leg at the end.
All
of
the
it.
time.
Oh shit.
No, it was
be
no,
surprised
it
for
was-
this is the golden story.
It was smoke.
This is
was
like
a twist.
this is
Yeah,
like an
the
episode
movie.
of Pete and Pete.
Anyway,
Yeah,
like it.
yeah,
What
it could be
So
too.
we go up on the hill, and then we while we were going up the hill, it's already
Yeah.
pretty high.
Yeah.
Because it's like, are we gonna go down this hill? No, higher. We go higher. It's like, are we going down this hill? No, very top. It's like, no, I can't do this. Don't wuss out on me. We're gonna do this.
Oh my god.
And I am like 10 years old. Like, this is what we're doing, okay? We're not backing out. Like, okay, we go to the very top of the hill.
Yeah.
We go down.
Yeah.
Okay, see, this is how the hill works. The very end of the hill, there's a speed bump. The very bottom.
That's the ramp. Big Air. Coming soon on Big
So we
Air.
go down the hill. We go down the hill at the same time with a countdown.
Shit.
2 seconds, my fucking cousin like skids out and he falls over.
Oh no.
2 seconds.
2 seconds and he rolls down the rest of the hill.
Oh my god.
I'm going down like a super duper fast. I tried stepping the brakes on my
Christ.
scooter. I'm stepping so hard on it, it burns a hole through my shoe. Because like the metal starts like heating
my
up really
God,
fucking fast. And then it melts through my shoe.
Oh my god,
Right?
you were booking.
Yeah, I was going really fucking fast. And then I was
That was
like,
really steep.
right? And I was thinking like, okay, I see the speed bump, this is gonna go bad. I try to swerve on the right because there's like an area where it's like, you know where the gutter is? Where I
Yeah.
probably like swoosh
Yeah.
You got an
No,
initial D.
yeah, I can do
gutter.
it, right?
Oh yeah.
I hit the speed bump, get thrown off,
Yeah.
pass out.
Yeah.
Wake up like minutes later and there's like an LGV guard with his motorcycle and like, oh na kayo? And I'm like, oh, and like bleeding from my forehead and my
Oh
arms
my
are all like cut up and stuff. I'm like, yeah, and he just like drives away. I'm like, okay.
What an asshole.
And I walk back up
Where's your
and I see
cousin?
my cousin. He's still like near the top of the hill. He's crying inside of the room.
I thought he's rolling.
I'm like, hey,
He's still
you
rolling.
okay? I finished the thing. And he's like, oh, and he shows me his hand. His hand's like completely dislocated. He's like, oh, what am I gonna do? I'm like, don't tell anyone. This is the first thing. You don't tell anyone.
Typical child mentality.
Like, what? Like, don't tell anyone. Put some water on it. It'll be okay.
Water?
He's like, no, but like, shut up, Andre. Put water on it. It's gonna be okay. We walk home. And it's like, why are we riding the scooter and rollerblades? I don't want to ride it anymore. It's like wearing, like barefoot walking home.
It broke you. It broke him.
Yeah. Like after that day, obviously they found out, the family found out.
Yeah.
After that day, his parents never let him in our house.
Oh, jeez.
To this day.
Yeah. Oh well, obviously like we ended up going to an age where like, hey, you want to come over for a sleepover? And it's like, no, fucking 30.
I love my life, dumbass.
We're gonna conquer
but
this
we
hill.
never forgot. Like, hey, you remember this when you... That's the thing too. Whenever we tell the story and there's like,
Yeah.
it's like the both of us are there.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, here's a story. The story of when my dumbass cousin was stupid enough to listen to me. Go up the hill and break his arm.
Jesus, is it okay now?
Huh? Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not like my other cousin who broke his hand and everyone else was like, yeah, just carry something heavy.
Just carry
Yeah.
something heavy?
He broke here, by the way. Not dislocated. He broke
On the
Jesus.
forearm.
The
Forearm?
Yeah.
Alright.
His forearm's curved.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Thanks, Charlie.
Laguna.
So you mean by lifting something heavy, you could,
Not grow up in
you
Laguna.
could counter the break?
Good
Respect
lord.
that.
By
What?
lifting something heavy to counter the break
To like
point?
straighten it. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Yeah, fucked up, man.
That is hella fucked up.
Yeah. Really funny though.
We should break it to fix it.
Yeah, now he's a mechanic in the States or some shit.
So he can fix other things.
Yeah. Because it can reach in certain places your normal hand can't. Because it's a curved forearm.
I have the
Alright.
advantage now.
Yeah. Sorry.
Alright. Alright. So speaking of dangerous stuff.
Cousins.
No, yeah.
Speaking of dead cousins.
No, I don't have anything to follow that up. But dangerous stuff. We watch wrestling.
Oh.
Dude,
right.
we watched PWR
Yeah,
last
yeah,
week.
yeah.
It was such a blast, dude.
Yeah.
I haven't watched PWR in like 2 years,
Really?
and like it's changed since then, and like
Yeah.
everything's like the
Because I've always been like
production.
urging Rafi to watch with me, and
Yeah.
finally Rafi like sat next to me, like, yeah, I'm fucking loving this.
Yeah,
It's super. The last show, which was Path of Gold, PWR, is really good.
Yeah.
It's one of the best shows.
This is really good. Like there are some standout matches. So Path of Gold is like their Royal Rumble.
Oh,
So everyone
okay.
comes at the very end. The main event is
Royal
like
Rumble.
the Royal Rumble, where
Yeah.
everyone comes out like one at a time, right?
Does it have any difference when it
You
compares
don't
to
get
Royal Rumble?
eliminated off the top rope. You get eliminated by getting pinned.
Mm.
Oh,
or
okay.
submit.
So like Battle Royale, but
Yeah.
with 32
Also,
players.
There's so little, there's like no rules that everybody who, because you're supposed to be selected for the Path of Gold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Because there's no rules, people who weren't selected were just like, you know what, fucking I'm in.
I'm coming in.
What?
So everyone had a moment in Path of Gold.
Yeah.
even though they
Jesus,
weren't
okay.
supposed to be.
Yeah. There are some like I didn't know. There are some really great characters out there
Uh-huh.
right now. When I was watching PWR back then, I didn't know they existed. Like Revo Ranger.
Yeah, Rebel Ranger's the best.
He's
a Power
like
Ranger.
He's a Power
Oh,
Ranger.
okay,
That's the
okay.
guy.
Okay.
No,
Whenever he'd punch a dude, they go like shah.
Oh yeah.
He
Also, he has,
ultraman's it?
his finisher is like he kind of like jabs out multiple people.
Yeah.
Bah, bah. And then they won't fall down until he does his final pose and goes,
Oh, and the,
Shah! And then they all fall down.
oh, that's cool.
It's
Nice.
super great.
Nice.
Also, wait, there's one
Yeah.
thing you don't know about Rebel Ranger though.
Yeah. Okay.
There used to be another wrestler who was known to be a flat earther.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rebel
yeah.
I
Ranger
heard
was
about
there
this.
I remember that.
because he was the defender of the earth. So when the flat earther guy came in, he was like, oh, yo, I'm a flat earther. I know you all hate me.
Yeah.
Rebel Ranger came in with a globe. I will protect this. Fucking yeah, man. Rebel Ranger, yes.
That's so good.
It's so good.
Man. So,
Yeah,
what,
that,
what other wrestlers like have you discovered just
Who
now?
were the
No, there were a lot
there
of
was-
guests though.
There was
There's 4
Earth
guests.
there was Earth to Rafi.
What?
There's a big bald guy that looks like me.
Okay.
And yeah, all this time I was telling
what
Denise
was
like,
his name?
yo, that's
The guy-
me. If I pursued wrestling. What are the other characters, dude?
Wait, do you want the characters or the guests? No.
I could have. Yeah, the guests will go into it.
Okay,
Like
okay.
I wanna tell them like
No, describe the characters you want.
who were the other ones that I keep forgetting. It's been a few weeks now since we watched
Okay.
it.
Mm.
Who are some of the crazier ones? Was that
The network
one,
is back.
the one? I
Yeah.
guess
Oh,
the
wait, yeah, but that's
The network
the,
that was
the one I really wanted to tell them about was the Rebel Ranger because
Okay.
I
Yeah.
feel like they get a kick out of it. So anyway,
No,
like-
it's the end of the Torres there. The midget,
Yeah. Oh.
midget wrestling champion.
Oh.
and
He comes in with a little watch. And he's like, "This is my midget build." I'm a midget wrestling champion.
That's so good.
Nintendo came out
Yeah.
in like Negan cosplay.
Oh,
right?
really?
Oh yeah,
Because he was-
because he's the video game.
Video
the-
game.
that's
The
thing
video
I don't
game
like
boy.
about it, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's like no, because he's always the heel. And like I don't
Oh.
want the video game guy to be the heel.
He wasn't.
Yeah.
He wasn't at first. He was the face back then.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I never
He-
reached that.
Have you? Did you ever check him out? He had the video game controller.
No.
That was his hardcore weapon, dude. He had the video game controller while he was in the ring.
Okay.
And then one of the things he does is like whenever some dude would charge him, he'd get the controller, point it at the guy and say pause. And the guy pauses in
Stops.
mid-run. And then he fucking clotheslines him.
Jesus.
No, there's a moment wherein he changed. Like I remember when I started watching him,
Yeah.
like he started having like this red sleeve,
Right,
and blue
right,
sleeve,
right,
and he's
right.
like, he looks like a switch.
Yeah. and with the beanie, he looks like Mega Man,
Yeah,
kind of.
yeah, yeah.
Nice.
So, but like because of his team, he works with what's his name? The PhD of the guy with the PhD on wrestling.
Jan Vander.
Oh yeah, John
Something.
Evander, and then he also goes
Instead-
with Apocalypse.
He has a PhD.
Okay.
Or in PWD.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
wrestling.
Yeah. Yeah,
Jesus
PWD,
Christ.
Philippine wrestling doctorate.
Yeah. It's great. I wanna. So there
No,
like
he
a
was
bunch
this
of.
goofy wrestler too, though, because he like
Yeah.
he like punch you and then he'd run away around.
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
And then people are
Oh.
like, kill him already.
He's like that. He's like that 200 damage dude in Smash, and he's still just running around.
Yeah.
No one's killing him.
Yeah.
Because he's like easily the tiniest one of them. And in the Path of Gold match, like people, especially Charlie, was wondering why is that guy still in? He's just jogging around the ring, and no one's paying attention
Oh,
to
man.
him.
He's not getting like aggro from anyone.
Yeah, no one.
Or like there's like hard moments where he just come out from the bottom of the ring. He's like, no one saw me. And he's like, you see him from the opposite side of the ring,
Yeah.
go under the ring,
Yeah.
and then like 6 minutes later, he just comes out from the front of the ring and he's like, I didn't runs away. Runs away. God damn it.
So there are also a bunch of Japanese guests, like a bunch of Japanese wrestlers that came out.
Not all Japanese though, because there's a black guy.
Oh, there was a black guy. The guy whose name was an Aria of Sorrow power up.
Really?
Dynamite Soul.
Oh. Okay.
Straight from Castlevania.
Nice.
20% drop rate.
Yeah. There was that guy. But like the most impressive ones were the Japanese ones.
Yeah,
right? Like,
Emmy Sakura.
Emi Sakura was like this really experienced veteran wrestler
Mm.
that
She's
she
40 plus years old.
yeah,
Oh,
but she
okay.
could still kick ass. Like all this time, Charlie was saying like when I sat next to Charlie, diba? That's why he was saying she's just like my mom, but if she kicks ass.
Yeah, but that's the thing though.
Yeah.
Imagine like, yeah, everyone started chanting Tita Emmy because
Yeah,
she
yeah.
Oh.
is super good.
Tita
Imagine,
Emmy.
yeah, a 40-plus-year-old woman
Yeah.
doing a double moonsault.
Dude,
Oh.
it's
Nuts.
It's ridiculous. Like the experience that you can see the experience in her moves. Like
Yeah.
ano eh,
It's so clean.
It's so
Mm.
clean
All
and
her times are really
there's
good.
no doubt in her
Actual
movements.
professional
when she
wrestler
splashes, someone
talaga.
like jumps and
Yeah,
splash.
there's
There's really flat.
completely flat.
Like
Damn.
she commits to it, and she's this 40-year-old lady, and
She beats Crystal, who is the local
Yeah.
like best female wrestler.
best female wrestler.
And then like people are like, yeah, we get it.
Yeah.
And then Crystal started crying because, like, I'm
That's her
assuming,
mentor?
yeah, I'm assuming like she really respects her.
Yeah.
And that's like a big moment for her to be able to fight her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's this one spot that I really like in their match that Crystal dodges a clothesline, I think,
Yeah.
by splitting,
Yeah.
by doing a split, right? And then Emmy just pauses and like,
Split.
she tries to do the split also
Yeah.
beside her, but she can't quite do it.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Oh.
And then so Crystal goes up and tries to help her down, but then it becomes a submission hold because Emmy can't do it. And she was selling it like it was a submission hold. They're like ah.
Oh shit, that's so good.
Naging move.
Yeah.
Look at that. There's also this one time like a bunch of the Japanese wrestlers. So at some point they're like.
There's a tag team fight.
There's a tag team fight, but like after, there's this one moment that these two Japanese dudes, like all this while, throughout the whole show, there are a bunch of ladies behind us that was screaming bloody murder
Big fans of
Every-
the Japanese.
Okay.
every time a Japanese wrestler came out. So they were like, they were screaming so loud it hurt Charlie's ears. it's
We were
Charlie.
Rose in front, by the way.
Yeah.
They're not like right behind us.
And this motherfucker is loud, dude. Like it hurt his
Jeez.
ears. So it was deafening. Like fucking
Should I
banshees.
feel insulted? Am I gonna have to kill Ralph?
Kayfabe, bro. Kayfabe. So yeah, they were really loud during the Japanese people, right? So during the break, people got like food and stuff like that. Like they went to the bathroom and all that stuff. During the break, when people are coming back in, the Japanese guy was half naked and passed by the back
Oh,
of the
no.
girl.
No one noticed.
And no one noticed except the girl that was right in front.
No. She didn't notice until
She
the
didn't
end.
notice
He was there for a while. Because
Oh.
me and Anton
Ah,
noticed. We were like,
okay,
oh,
okay.
it's the guy.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the girl was just like, yeah, Japanese wrestlers.
Yeah.
Did not noticing. Oh, what the fuck? Not noticing he was right behind them.
Okay. and then when she noticed,
When she noticed, she just like looked back and shut the fuck up.
she was just like this, like
Really?
curled up into a ball, standing up,
Whoa.
and then and then we looked behind because we heard like a shriek, like a muffled shriek, So we turn around and look like, what happened? Oh, she's freezing up. What's happening? Oh, dude's behind her. Then we just see in her eye like a single tear roll down.
And then like all of us were just like.
Nice,
By the way,
nice,
there's
nice.
like a group of like 8 of us.
Yeah.
Right? The whole row was our friends. We were just
Yeah.
like looking at that girl. Nice.
Nice.
Nice. And she's like, oh, thank you.
Oh man.
Oh man, that was such a good time. I really enjoyed the battle.
Yeah, and there's like that. Yeah, there's the tag team that was where there's that one Japanese guy who's like, he's so crazy. Like the whole fight was, oh my god, he's so crazy. Because he keeps doing crazy shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And his
Like-
partner had to drag him out of the ring when it's not his turn. He'd make a tag, but stay in the ring. And like start
And then he's
praying
just like
or
praying or sitting down.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
okay, I'm not.
All right,
fighting.
he
and
is crazy.
His partner needs to like usher him out. No, you're done. Get out.
Or like, oh, but there's like really cool moves too. Like at one
Yeah,
point
yeah.
he was clotheslined, right?
Yeah.
And it flips him up into like a headstand.
Yeah.
And he stays on the headstand for like
Oh,
5
yeah, yeah,
seconds.
yeah.
Like he forgot to fall down. Like, and everyone's like, yo, what? And he's like, alright, and then falls down. Like later. Everyone's like, oh, it's cool. But he's so crazy though.
Does he actually do that?
Huh?
He does.
No, we're all doing that.
Oh, okay.
Everything he's doing is really nuts.
He's
Oh,
really crazy. He
Jesus
looks
Christ.
really crazy.
Yeah.
Like
at one point he lied down on the side of the ring and just like fell asleep.
yeah.
Man, that's so
Like
good.
legit.
That's so good though.
And he dresses like the dude who'll take your quirk away.
Really?
Like in My Hero.
Oh,
like
man.
He has,
Bandages?
Yeah. He had like bandages.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
he
but he had a
was
red
that
face,
that
though.
aesthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So like everything he did was like, okay, that's 2 nuts.
2 nuts for
Uh,
PWR.
Or like he has delayed reactions to certain strikes.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he gets smacked around in the chest. And he's like,
Oh right.
ah! Like he takes a pause first. We're like, okay, he's like a fucking dinosaur.
Is it
playing-
intentional though? I think
Yeah,
it
no,
is
no, it's
intentional.
all part of his
It's
character.
part of his
Playing in
character.
lag.
Oh man,
Yeah,
that's so
yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Man,
That's
but-
why
yeah.
everyone's like, okay, he's nuts. Which is weird because he was fighting the guy who's supposed to be the nuts one in.
Oh, so he
was
outnutted
fighting
him.
Vlad Sinis.
He outnutted him.
And Vlad was like, okay, he's normal now.
The stakes have been
Vlad
raised.
Sinis is like the edgelord crazy guy.
Yeah.
And he's always like, you can punch him, and he goes,
Yeah.
nothing. And everyone, oh yeah, that's the funny thing.
That became like his gimmick.
Yeah.
Like that was what everyone was chanting whenever he'd punch a dude. Because at one time he got hit like and he said like yeah.
Like everything he did.
That's a chant.
It just caught on to everyone in the audience. So whenever he'd hit a guy, punch, yeah. And then he'd tap a guy, yeah. And then when he'd wind up, like he'd run to the ropes and then when he yeah. So stupid.
So good though.
Dude, we should watch sometime. It's
Yeah.
crazy, stupid,
Yeah, as a
fun.
group, we should watch.
Yeah, we watched a live PWR event, except for the
APCC.
mini shows in APCC.
Yeah, the APCC one.
And those are entertaining.
pretty hype.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That
is
isn't-
one of those
yeah.
is like you miss out on the storyline because they hardly ever put any storyline in those.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like not canon.
those are
basically.
just house shows.
But like they hardly mess with it.
It's
Yeah.
more of
Yeah.
like wrestle.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
WWE
house shows,
when they
house
go
shows.
touring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's not part of the
House
main
shows.
weekly show.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But then you wonder, like, how did he get the championship? I didn't miss last week's episode.
Oh man, didn't he die
Oh,
last
but
episode?
title changes rarely happen on house shows, naman.
But they do
They
sometimes.
happen,
yeah.
Yeah.
Even recently, it's happened.
Yeah, sad with the title change.
With what?
With in PWR, this past one because our friend lost the tag team championship.
Mhm.
Who was this?
Eco and Trian were the tag team champions.
Oh,
and they
right,
lost
right,
to
right,
the
right.
YOLO twins.
Yeah.
Oh no, those guys.
Yeah, man.
I
You know the
hate
YOLO
them.
twins?
I hate them.
Johan and Lohan. Fuck those guys.
Yeah, those
Oh, it's Logan.
like the
Logan.
YOLO twins were in the
Johan
APCC house show.
Lohan. Hey, mine is funnier.
I would have liked it more if it was Lohan.
And Johan.
Masabi lang.
Yeah.
Don't mess with the Lohan.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
The fizzly bubbly.
Yeah. I'm happy with the Path of Gold winner though.
Yeah, Quattro.
Quattro's
Quattro. Yeah, but that's like also because he had a chance for the championship before, and everyone kind of got pissed that he didn't win because it was a really well done
Yeah.
match.
But it was I think that was one of the matches that was like, yeah, he'll never win this one, but he'll win the crowd's like
Oh, yeah.
the
He won
the crowd's
everyone
favor.
over.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He gladiatored it
Yeah.
basically. Yeah. Alright, so
That's your week,
that's
Raph?
PWR. There's only one more thing that I wanna get through. It's I tried out improv.
What?
Oh,
Like
yeah,
this-
yeah.
Oh yeah. Are you funnier now?
He was
Man,
very
that's a
funny.
bad
I'd
question.
like to think.
Earlier.
Yeah.
I'd like to think. No, it was just.
Comedy comes in threes. Do it.
Yeah, it's just one class though, but yeah, it instills like a lot of like positive comedy lessons, I guess, like not stepping on people's jokes and like the big thing
Yeah.
is yes and right.
Keeping it
Yeah.
flowing.
Yeah, you say yes and
Then you fill up.
Whenever someone puts something forward, you don't really counter that.
Yeah, you don't
like,
sandbag it.
Sandbag it. You say yes, you accept it, and then you put something forward,
Yeah,
but
because
not too much.
That's make it funny. Right?
Yeah, because I have some bad habits. Sometimes I sometimes step on people's jokes, like calling it out. Tapos parang what that does is it gets you the laugh sometimes, but like you do it at the expense of
Yeah.
whoever you're talking with.
I mean that's
So
what we do.
Yeah, but
Podcast.
Another part of that though is that you also lose the momentum because you cut it off.
Yeah.
There's a part
Right.
of that wherein like because you yes and on a regular basis, you feel that the pace of the comedy is getting faster, and that's something that you should always like keep an eye on because when it starts getting faster, it starts to like everyone gets into a rhythm. So when you cut off someone's yes and like it cuts the momentum, and that's like one of the dangerous
and the
things.
energy's dead, right?
Yeah.
Because every time you cut off someone, it's almost like a finality. Like,
Right.
okay, that's the end of this bit,
And
you're
no,
starting a new one.
moving to
So
the
like,
next one.
It kills it.
Yeah. So I'm trying to look at like my bad habits in comedy. So that was one of the things. There's also like this was for me the reason why I jumped into it was like I wanted to improve on my confidence some more. Like I wanted to like because improv like celebrates the fact that you should just jump into it. like don't think about it. Don't like psych yourself out. Just jump into it. Whatever you
leap
think
of
is
faith.
is yeah. What?
A
What?
leap of faith.
Yeah. Spiderverse? Oh,
What?
chokeslam? No.
Fucking watch Spider-Verse, Iris.
Yeah,
You've
man.
not watched Spider-Verse?
You've not
Let's
watched,
block his expectations
what's
right
that?
now.
There were like 60 different Spider-Man. What the fuck?
What's
joke lang.
what's the
I
other
like how
one?
you
The
said
the
that.
leap of faith thing in
Yeah,
one of
just kidding.
the Nolan movies.
I don't know.
The one with
There's
the
always
dreams.
a bookcase.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Inception?
with the
The
girl.
Inception, yeah.
Where was the leap of faith?
I don't remember.
Yeah, like the Japanese dude says, take a leap of faith.
I don't remember.
Did
Oh,
he
well.
say it in Japanese?
Ken
Nah.
Wasabi?
It's Ken Wasabi.
Different dude.
Yeah. Anyway,
Uh,
yeah, Rafi.
yeah, that. Yeah. The main takeaway I got from that was like not to think about it too much, because that's what the thing that happens to me. Like I overthink stuff before I react and do it, so I end up talking myself out of doing anything.
Yeah.
Like, I get so obsessed with like, is it gonna be good? Is it gonna be like all that stuff, all that anxiety bullshit? Like, is it gonna be good? Is it gonna look good? Am I gonna be judged? This. Like, those are important also when in different things, right? But not to the degree that I'm suffering from. I think.
Yeah.
That I get so anxious that I like completely freeze up. So it's good that I got to like learn that a little bit, like immerse myself in that kind of like culture na. Yeah, just throw it out there, whatever.
So, where
Yeah.
do you want to have
Yeah.
a shout out
It
on
was,
that improv
It was
class?
for the Manila Improv Festival, which happens like every year apparently, and I didn't even know, at the
wow, okay.
Peta Theater. They're also offering
Where's Penta Theater?
in New Manila,
Yeah.
around E. Rodriguez. Yeah, it was great. Like our instructor was really like a jolly dude,
Mhm.
like a jolly dude that was really really funny. Like, and he told this story of like when their improv troupe got really like kind of noticed by Chicago, like a school in Chicago that I just forget right now. But since Chicago is the birthplace of improv, kind of, it was a big honor for them to be invited to perform at that certain like school.
Cool.
Is this second
Which school?
world, second sun, second? It was something that.
That was Groundlings, no?
That was another thing, but the specific one that they tell about the story about is that. So, what happens was they get invited, and then just to watch,
Oh, okay.
not to
All
perform.
right.
Interesting.
But then they itself, the instructors were like, "Yo, who are the teachers in the crowd, or who are the teachers in attendance?" They put their hands up. It's parang, "Oy, we're doing a scene tonight.
Oh, shit.
We're doing the show tonight. You're
City.
Second City.
Oh.
You're going to the show
Perform.
tonight. You're going to perform
Oh,
tonight."
shit.
It's parang, oh fuck! So they were really intimidated, right? So there's the language barrier, there's the culture barrier, there's all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. And then what happens was, the Second City folks were like, they said a scene where it's a crime family, like they're
like The Sopranos.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Filipino's crime family already sounds like a good setup.
Yeah.
But since Chicago was like a big
Oh, yeah.
big mafia
Italian
place.
culture. Yeah.
They have problems with crime and stuff, so they do that. They set up the table like, "Oh, we're so badass, no one dare fuck with us. We're not afraid of anybody." And then they go when one of the Filipinos make an entrance, they go like, "Oh fuck, it's the Filipinos!" And then they when you see our instructor, this jolly tiny old man that just comes going in like, and he's the most like harmless looking dude, funniest looking dude, but he had to act like all tough and macho over these like 6 foot tall like dudes.
Okay.
It was great. It was such a good like way to set people up,
Mm.
and I appreciate that. Like that was one of the funny stories that he got to tell us. We also got to act out like a few stuff like the drills and stuff like that. But yeah, I enjoyed the improv thing. I
Yeah.
wanted to take more classes.
We should
It was
do-
just a one-off.
We should take
Oh,
some
Yeah.
classes
Once a
together.
year?
Yeah.
Or
For
Do they have
Manila
some
Improv
sort of like a
Fest,
regular improv
They have a
class?
regular thing with Third World Improv. I think it's based in. I don't know where it's based in, but
Uh-huh.
in Facebook, I think.
Okay.
We can just inquire. They have regular classes though.
Interesting.
And workshops. It's quick. Like it
Yeah,
takes
I mean-
like 4 hours in the morning, but it's like from the very start they disarm the room. Like you're in the room with complete strangers, right?
Mhm.
So the very first activity is like, yo, find a partner that's not beside you,
Oh,
and
interesting.
then like do a scene. And the scene is simple, like make a handshake or make a secret handshake between you and your partner. 5 seconds lang. After that 5 seconds, find another partner. Tapos parang that's how the thing began. So it diffuses the room immediately. So there's like they eliminate a lot of the tension. So parang it's a very like welcoming, safe space. I liked it. Like we should try to do it. I'll let you know if there are like, classes and junk like
Cool.
that. Yeah.
I only know one person who ever went to the Improv Manila classes. Too.
Mm.
I will actually call him Earth 3 Rafi. Because
How many
he's like
of
a
you are
smaller
there?
Rafi.
Okay.
Is
And
he
he's a
bald?
physics teacher. He's our old physics teacher.
Oh.
Look at this Jaffy
Yes.
Rafiverse into the Rafiverse.
No, and he started like he finished the classes, started doing the improv shows himself too.
Interesting.
Oh, cool.
He asked me to like buy a bunch of improv books for him too when I was in the States.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, okay, here you go. Whatever.
Cool.
but yeah,
Yeah.
he's a funny guy.
Yeah.
I think that's one thing that I always like about improv though.
Mm.
One thing that's important, like the reason why I think improv is important, even for like regular comedians, people who write things down, is you have to learn how to fail faster. And
Yeah.
that's what improv really helps out with. You have to keep knowing how to shoot stuff out as soon as possible because you get to have a flavor of what works for you sooner. Right.
I see.
And like and that's a problem with regular like stand-up comedy for me is because you tend to overthink things,
Right.
and you have to get rid of that, or else you're always going to be in a situation where like I can't say anything funny right now because I haven't written it down yet.
Yeah.
And if you're not practicing like something like improv, then it's going to be a hindrance to you.
Right. All right. Yeah. That was my week. Let's move over.
Alright.
So Charlie,
Abracadabra Fist.
My
Charlie.
week was two
Yeah.
things. One, I watched what movie. Here's the problem. There's a movie I saw on Netflix that when I saw it, I was like, okay, I've never watched this movie.
is it the Titan?
No.
Okay.
I
trying
never
to
watched
push
this
that.
movie. And then I watched it, and I'm like, no, I totally watched this movie. And then like, even 5 minutes even further, I'm like, no, there's no way.
So
I
how
could've
many
watched this
movies
movie.
did you?
No, it's the
like-
same fucking movie. Like,
Oh, I thought you cycled
like,
through
it was me
tons of
just doubting
movies.
myself. Like, no, I haven't watched this movie. No, I've totally watched this movie. Like over and over again. It was
The midgets movie?
No. It was Pirates of the Caribbean. Dead
Oh,
Men Tell No
yeah.
Tales. Yeah, it's so
Oh, the
forgettable.
latest
I
one?
just watched this last night. I don't remember a fucking thing about that.
Dude, I've watched it like
Was
I've
this the one
watched
with,
it lending
uh,
with
Javier Bardem.
Yeah, Javier.
Oh,
Javier.
Jack Sparrow.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh.
Lights.
Let there be
lights came
lights.
on,
Yeah,
yeah.
happy Earth Hour, dudes.
Stop,
No.
stop. You might hit something else.
Yeah.
Rafi's trying to punch out the candle. Makes for great audio.
I'll cut this out.
Ow.
You gotta pull back.
Yeah, power of air.
Alright, you were saying?
All me.
Okay.
Jack
Thanks,
Sparrow.
Emil from Korea.
Javier
there's that.
Bardem.
I see about.
I mean, what was the thing I was saying? Oh, yeah.
Javier.
Yeah, I started watching the movie.
Right.
I was like, wow, I've never watched this movie before.
Yeah.
Like, it's a Pirates movie. And then I thought I watched all of them, or I never heard there was a fourth Pirates movie.
Yeah.
A fifth Pirates
This was
movie.
Yeah.
A fifth.
This is was the
Fifth
fifth,
Pirates
right?
movie. And then, like, I 5 minutes in, I couldn't stop laughing. Because Javier Bardem goes, don't you know? Dead men tell no tales.
Yeah.
Are
And then
you
it goes,
serious?
title,
Dude.
Dead men tell no tales. Fuck you, God damn it. Like,
Yeah.
it didn't even
It's
try
so
to like,
on the nose.
Yeah, Javier is so hammy in this
Yeah,
movie for
dude.
some reason.
I mean, there's like some special effects that's kind of cool in it, which is like, he's kind of falling apart, but like, it's floating around him all the time, so it's kind of cool. But like,
What? Explain what is the floating around him.
like he's
He's in the-
he-
he's in the water.
He's a cursed,
Yeah.
he's a cursed body, and there's
Okay.
pieces of him that's deteriorated, but instead of actually like falling off, it's like suspended
swirling
in space.
around him.
Yeah,
Alright.
like he's underwater.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that was that.
So, like,
Mm.
His like, there's parts of his face that's like 2 inches off of his face,
Yeah.
but it's tracking around him.
Mm.
So it's
Is
kind
it
of cool.
weird looking?
No, it's pretty good design.
Okay,
I
okay.
think. It's just like my only problem with the pirates, the evil pirates, that they're all the same color palette, so it doesn't look interesting.
Yeah.
Mm.
They're all
Ghost
Yeah.
color.
Yeah,
they're
now
all
I think
gray.
about it.
It's not
Yeah.
like the way that they did it in Pirates 1, which I still think is a fucking masterpiece.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Like the first movie is
yeah.
timeless, I guess.
You don't get really bored with the skeleton design of the pirates in Pirates 1
Mm.
because you switch around between them. So like
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
alive
certain
and
kinds
dead.
yeah, exactly.
The moment the moonlight is covered.
them, yeah.
Oh, that's
So you always have, and it's not just like, oh, we're gray and like skeleton
Yeah.
or whatever. They all like each character has like 2 versions of them. They have
They
normal
retain
version,
the
what,
character design.
their key looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
They have
can still identify
and then
them.
they have their skeleton character
Yeah.
design. And then in this one, they're all just like that,
Yeah.
right?
Ghost.
Yeah, they're
Man.
ghost mode.
Fun fact,
Did you
because
know?
because of the movie, it stars Will Turner's son,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
and
right.
it's portrayed by the one who portrayed Robin in Titans.
Oh right.
All right, yeah.
It's the same,
It's the
yeah,
same
it's
guy.
the same
it's the same
dude.
guy.
Yeah.
Fuck.
All right. Yeah.
What is that?
The Hardy
It's
Boys.
Titans theme,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
The Hardy Boys also sounds like the Titans.
The intro
Yeah, that
sounds
is
like the
true.
Hardy
Right?
Boys
Holy
theme.
shit.
Right?
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. And then fucking Robin does a senton
Yeah.
bomb or whatever.
Yeah,
The
but
Grayson
the thing
Bros.
is, like, I can't. Like, it's so forgettable. The whole movie is so forgettable. I
Yeah.
can't remember watching it the first time. When I did that, what was the
Yeah.
like, what was the circumstances where like I want to watch this movie? Like, I don't remember that. And it's been one day. I don't remember how it ended at all.
I don't remember either.
Like I
Oh.
remember there's this thing about like they're searching for
They're searching for Poseidon's trident or whatever
yeah,
the fuck,
Oh,
right?
and then
I
there's
remember
this
now.
like Moses thing that happened,
Yeah.
and
Right.
the ocean like
They break
divided.
it, don't they?
Yeah, they broke it.
And
Spoiler.
They break
And-
all the curse, and it doesn't matter.
You will forget it
You-
after this episode for
I
sure.
dare you, Kenneth. Come at me for Pirates of the Caribbean spoilers.
Yeah, Charlie, I dare you.
No, he's right here.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Anyway.
There's some parts of it that like it looked like it was a plot point that was gonna be going somewhere interesting, but
Mm.
they completely like shit on it because Captain Jack Sparrow is way more important than anything else. Which, by the way, I really don't like Johnny Depp anymore. Like, he's really boring.
Oh, in this franchise,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because like I don't know if like they just aged him as a character too, because this is supposed to be like years later
Yeah.
in the timeline.
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't. There's not a part of me that gives a shit about Captain
I
Jack
think
Sparrow. in
I,
this one.
thi- I
They
think we
explain why his name is Captain Jack Sparrow.
yeah, which is dumb.
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
What
dumb?
was it?
His reason is like, oh, he was in the top of the ship like a fucking bird, like a
Yeah.
sparrow.
That's so
That's
dumb.
what- yeah.
Like, what?
I wish they didn't just like
Yeah, yeah.
do a name origin on one of Disney's beloved characters
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
They
Which
just
didn't
leave-
need
It
one.
doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
exactly.
You know what doesn't make sense about it?
Mhm.
You know when he got the Captain Jack Sparrow name?
From Barbosa?
No,
Or-
from Salazar. The
Oh.
bad Javier Bardem.
Oh
right?
yeah, because of the past.
So
really?
the
thing.
the thing goes. Javier Bardem goes after Captain Jack Sparrow to kill him, to kill the pirates because that's his deal. He kills pirates.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then Jack Sparrow does like a fucking U-turn, like really unexpectedly,
Mm.
and it pushes Salazar's ship into the
this,
curse.
yeah, the cavern of
Yeah, the
curse,
Devil's
Okay.
Triangle.
whatever.
It's
Yeah.
really called the Devil's
Yeah.
Triangle. What the fuck?
Does
Right?
it take
So he
place in
swerved him
Bermuda?
into the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So he puts
like
him
he
in
bamboozled
there, right?
them.
And then
Okay.
Salazar goes. He looks like a fucking bird, Jack Sparrow,
Mm.
right?
Then it.
How the hell does
Yeah,
the name
no-
Jack Sparrow
Yeah.
go everywhere?
Exactly.
If he got trapped in the
Yeah,
cursed land
right.
area.
Probably just
What
I
the
don't know,
fuck spread
shouted.
it?
Right,
Yeah, no,
that
he
doesn't
didn't
make
though.
sense.
He was
He
just
didn't.
like, oh, I guess we're fucked. Like, that's pretty much
Yeah.
his last line. Like, what the hell?
I guess we have to wait till Pirates 6.
No,
Oh,
we don't
God.
need an explanation. We
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
need.
yeah.
It's
We didn't
fine.
Pirates 4 or 5.
I think we've hit peak Jack Sparrow in the third one or
Yeah.
the second one.
Second was great.
Yeah, second
Like,
was great.
I really dug the second one. Even
Fourth
more
one
so.
I can't remember.
Fourth one
Yeah,
was
that was-
Fourth one has
Fourth
like,
one is
like,
like the Fountain of Youth.
Yeah, with
Oh
yeah,
Selena.
with also with the Spanish
hot lady.
Inquisition
that-
or something.
Forget her name.
Because they're Spanish dudes,
There's
right?
a Blackbeard.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
who is the lady?
Oh yeah, the Spanish lady. That's
Spanish
the
hot
name.
lady.
Oh, yeah.
Forget her name.
Esperanza Gon.
Damn.
Mariah Carey.
No.
Is it
It was
Ariana Grande? Ariana Grande.
The
I
most Spanish of pirates. Mariah Carey.
think. She's not even Spanish.
You got Gotta keep on coming back.
I always consider the
All
first
I
three.
want for Christmas is you.
All I want for.
I consider the first three Pirates movie as like the Iliad,
Yeah.
where it's all one congested big story, and then
Mm.
like Pirates 4 is the Odyssey, where it's bullshit adventure, which
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter really.
And then like, oh, we have Odyssey 2.
Which doesn't.
Pirates 5.
Yeah, there's no
You
reason
know-
to have a second Odyssey.
You know Homer's critical masterpiece.
The Odyssey.
2.
Written
That's my
by.
favorite Mario game.
Oh god.
Still coming.
Yeah. Do you guys want to keep talking about pirates or?
Yeah,
I
sure.
mean, movies.
Alright.
Yeah. I mean.
What?
No, seriously though. That's the thing though. Like, it's hard for me to talk about it mostly because I can't remember most of it
Oh.
already. Like, there's some scenes that's really good in it though.
Mhm.
Like, there's some scenes that like I would have expected that they would have done in mostly CG, but they didn't. And I looked it up and I was like,
Interesting.
okay, that's cool. Like, there's a scene wherein they tried to steal a bank, but they couldn't
That
steal the
one's
bank.
all.
Not
like,
all real, but a lot of it is real. They actually had they couldn't steal the bank,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
they sold the sorry,
Yeah.
they couldn't steal the safe, so they
Yeah.
sold the bank.
Yeah.
Nice.
Furious?
Kind of.
No,
Yeah,
it's
because it's a whole vault.
Yeah.
And the
Like-
black pearl is like drifting. What do you mean drifting?
And they brought the whole bank down because of it.
Yeah.
Just crazy.
Yeah. So there's
Man.
parts of that scene that's it's an actual set. And
This is
Interesting.
Tortuga.
Still in theme.
But there's parts of that also that doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
Which is like the reason why they were stealing the safe from the bank
Hmm.
because they didn't money to repair their ship.
Yeah.
So they fucking
Okay.
they fucking bring the bank to like the other edge of the island where
Their ship is,
at,
yeah.
right? And so like how the fuck did they not get caught? It's not like they escaped into the sea. They're the
Mhm.
same island.
Yeah.
They just gave up.
Yeah, the soldiers are like, maybe next time. Like, fuck.
Got us again, Sparrow.
Oh, but there's like awesome parts of that too.
Yeah?
By the way, when everyone's like, "Where's Jack Sparrow?" There he is. He's right there. He just came out of the bar and like, "Oh, I'm so drunk." And there's Jack Sparrow. And they just like get him.
Yeah. Oh man.
Pirates theme is great. though.
Yeah. That's Hans Zimmer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. On a
What's
side
the other
note,
thing? Yeah.
on a side note, not that though. I was in my niece's graduation yesterday.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And the whole graduation, they were only playing like John Williams music, and it was the fucking best.
Oh
It was
my
so
god.
awesome.
Wait.
Huh?
In the
It was,
cer-
like right here in the CGC.
Wait.
You know, that, I don't know,
In the cer-
Catholic something, you know.
Right.
Wait.
Yeah, there's an auditorium there, and that's where the graduation was.
When the graduation start, like when the
Dude, like they're going down the aisle, and you're like listening to like Imperial March. It's awesome.
Oh man, I thought this was
Like
the.
yo. And like it's on like they got a John Williams CD and it's on random.
Oh,
It's like
man.
midway, like this is section A, they're graduating. Okay, next one's Jurassic Park. I'm like yes!
Oh yes! Oh nice!
They do
There's
go
a
in herds.
What?
They do go in herds.
Yeah, they do go in her.
Oh jeez.
Like there's this part where like there's these kids who's like doing speeches about
Yeah.
like what they want for the future.
Oh
and
no!
stuff.
And then the
Okay.
Jurassic
And then
Park
like
piano.
fucking the Schindler's List song comes out. I'm like, yo, this is definitely the John Williams CD. I fucking love this.
Man. Ever sana na
Yeah, man.
sayang parang I was imagining that they timed the march with the ending theme of New Hope. Like that was so good. They should have used that.
Yeah, man.
Dun,
I think
dun,
the
dun,
funny,
dun.
the part where like it's kind of quiet and it's
Mm.
like ha, like I couldn't contain my laugh. It was like the speeches were still going on.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the fucking John Williams Superman theme came
Oh
out.
gee.
Yo, like I started losing it.
Yeah, dude.
Wow, this is fucking awesome soundtrack. And like, I'm there because her dad couldn't come because he's in Spain for a thing.
Mm.
So I'm like live streaming it. Her dad's like, this is cool. Why this? Is that all John Williams stuff? Like, yes, it is. It's super cool though.
Did people know?
Huh?
Did people?
I bet people,
into
some,
it.
peop-
I
some
don't
parents
know.
know.
Like, the people around me are like kind of old people because like
Oh,
the parents
okay.
are separated. So me and my mom were separated into another group,
Alright.
and it's mostly
Okay.
like grandparents. Like I'm like one of the youngest.
The other,
Man.
Yeah.
the
The
other
others-
relatives.
yeah, exactly. Right. So like I don't know if anyone else.
I mean, how could
My mom
anyone
was
not
like,
know
"Yo, hey,
John
could
Williams
you
music?
behave?
Yeah.
Could you behave and stop freaking out? I'm like, John Williams, no, what is that? What are you doing?
I'm sure.
Charlie, be cool for once in your life. goddamn.
I'm sure some people could identify
Yeah,
some
like
songs.
I mean,
but
Superman
probably
and Star
don't
Wars
know,
at least.
No, they probably don't know John Williams.
Yeah, yeah.
They know the songs.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
did the theme of Indiana Jones played?
Yes, they did.
They throw the hats.
I can't imagine a graduation ceremony with that theme though.
Iba-iba yung pacing.
No, but that's the fucking funny thing. Like, they have like, oh, the whole batch wrote the song. They're gonna play together, and they play the song.
Yeah.
And then like right after the song, it's like they forgot to turn off this music, and then just like turned up the sound, the volume of the song. I'm like, wow!
Good lord.
So fucking awesome.
John Williams on random.
Yeah. And like it's on random because like the Jaws theme comes up, and you're like, okay. But it's like some speech, so it's dimmed down, and like I can recognize this is the Jaws theme. Okay.
Oh
And
god.
then the next one's like AI, and I'm like,
Oh.
the timeline is
The
not,
worst
it's
one.
not consistent. It's not like they're going through it chronologically.
It's on shuffle.
It's random. It's shuffled.
Someone's giving it like a heartwarming speech.
Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun.
exactly.
How come no? Oh my god.
Because like they went with the what was that? What was the song from Star Wars where like there's two suns?
Oh.
Yeah. That one. Because their speaker was like Chief Justice. What was her name?
There is no Chief Justice that deserves this theme, by the way.
What was their name? The Chief
I don't
Justice
know,
was a
man.
woman.
I have no idea. Alright.
Wait. But
Ask
she
the
was like
Google.
talking, and then the two sons start coming up. Like, this is extra inspiring.
Yeah.
I fucking love this. I bet your aunt and uncle died too, though.
In a fire.
I wish they shown like the orange light on her to make her look like
Yeah.
while she's doing the speech.
Wait, I got it right here. Yeah, Serrano. Chief Justice Serrano was talking,
Oh,
and I was
okay.
like, okay, she's kind of cool. She's actually really like motivating.
Mhm.
And then. I was like, I have no words for this. But it's not like she started talking and started playing.
Uh-huh.
Something else was playing first.
Oh,
like
okay.
some
It
some
fades
secondary
into
sound.
Next track.
Yeah, like next track.
Oh,
then
jeez.
like, okay, I'm gonna buy this CD, whatever they have the beat, like. That's the thing, dude. Like that, I kind of hated about the graduation. No offense, whatever graduation.
Oh,
But
okay.
they had the same day edit in the end of the graduation. And I was like, why the fuck
Why?
does anyone give a shit about?
Yeah.
We
Isn't
just
that the
watched
wedding?
This. Yeah.
It's weird.
Weird. Was
Anyway.
it good? Was there good
This is the first time I've
moments
heard
in it?
about same day
Yeah.
edits on graduation.
Graduation, right? Yeah.
What, they have
This was
reception too? Is
Yeah, we had the
is that
reception. It
Whoa!
broke my diet. We had a buffet.
Mm.
It was great.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa, cool.
Yeah.
High school?
Yeah. No, grade school.
Grade school?
Yeah,
What the
yeah, yeah,
fuck? What?
All right,
Yeah.
we're
Shouldn't
too
be
old.
special.
Yeah.
Most
Hey,
of
grade
those,
schoolers, you're not special.
most of those songs, the grade schoolers don't even
No,
haven't
no,
even
fucking
heard.
heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They weren't born
Maybe the Star
during
Wars
most of
ones.
them.
Oh yeah,
Maybe.
for sure.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Jesus
Man.
Christ.
All I wish is
Reception.
was like when they were addressing the graduates. I wish they could have done like, you're going to a place I cannot follow. or something like
God.
I have the high ground.
or something.
Okay, my last thing
Yeah.
is like this YouTube hole I fell into.
Oh, yeah.
Called Living Big in a Tiny House. You know that?
Ah.
Mhm.
They get the container homes and they turn it into like really nice houses.
My container homes, like the.
Sorry, the
the
container
shipping
trucks.
container?
Yeah, they get shipping
Mm.
containers and they turn it into like really nice houses.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's nuts. Like I really want to get
Alright.
into it. Like I actually
What?
started. Yo,
How many,
I'm
how
serious.
many containers are you gonna get?
Huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm not kidding.
Make one a
What?
make one a
Yeah,
studio.
it's 75,000 pesos.
Wait,
Oh, that's a lot cheaper.
really?
than I
What the hell? I could buy one.
Container thing, right?
Dude,
Where
that's
can you put it?
Hmm?
Where do you put it?
I'm gonna put one in my
Sa
house.
pier.
Like right outside. 'Cause, like we have a big garden. Right?
Yeah, actually,
maybe I
it's
could just
possible.
do something.
Dude,
some-
studio,
Wait,
studio,
your
studio.
garden-
Yeah, why not?
Your garden in front of your gazebo.
Yeah.
There's just a
A
container.
container there. And it's like, okay, this is my home now.
It's like his tree house.
Yeah, grounded.
It's like his dream tree house.
Dude, I'm super serious about this.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Like
if
I had
I'm into
I
it.
had our like construction guy, like, give me a quote already. 300,000 for a full home.
Oh my
Not
God.
furnished though, just the fixings and the lighting and the electricity and water
Man,
pumps
I can't-
going in. Also, all walled out with like paneling.
I can't believe it's just 75,000 for
75K,
one
yeah.
Isn't that
container.
nuts?
So
That's
that's
insane,
why
yeah.
all those food parks with the container like
Yeah.
thing, it's very cheap
Interesting.
relatively.
But yeah, I've been watching that just one show on YouTube,
Yeah.
which I really recommend, by the way.
Mhm.
Living Big in Small Spaces. It's just like this one Australian guy who goes around the whole world and is like, hey, your house is small, isn't it?
What an
He's like,
asshole!
"Yeah,
Hey,
no,
mate. How's it small,
Tiny
it?
It's just a bunch of
championship
people
belt
like-
can fit in it.
It's really all about people maximizing a space to as best as possible.
Okay.
And because they have like all these like really crazy small houses, they can put it anywhere. So they put it like in front of like a lake. It's like a really beautiful view.
Yeah.
And then they fucking put wheels on it because it's so light anyway and just drive it away.
I mean,
This is my house now, but I don't want to live here anymore. Just fucking fuck off.
yeah.
I'm off.
Yeah. It's like these really nutso people who's like, okay, we really have to maximize the space. So the stairs is also like my closet. And they open up the stairs.
Oh yeah. I'm
interesting.
into that. I'm
Like,
into
that
that.
kind of shit's like really cool.
Yeah.
Or like there's this family who's like, we really wanted to look around like the country, so we bought a bus.
And
Oh,
that's the
God.
home.
Yeah, we bought a bus and
yes.
we raised the roof by like 2 feet.
Yeah.
And
This
then-
was one of your rabbit
A
holes.
little
the
bit,
van.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But mine was like turning a van into a livable space.
Oh yeah, that's smaller though.
Mm.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah, but that
And-
like I've seen people do that before, and it's usually like a guy or two, like a couple, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, there's a cupboards.
Yeah.
There's a cupboards like right
They
next
do.
to the bed. It's like, holy shit,
And their
they really
bed
can
like
pull it
folds out.
Yeah.
Tapos parang apparently there's a sub skill that you have to learn. Because pag van life, you have to learn how to do stealth van stuff.
Oh yeah, like
What?
parking.
Because you can't just
Parking
park
fees.
anywhere and sleep.
Yeah.
Bro.
Oh shit.
So you have to make it so that hindi halata na may natutulog sa van.
Yeah.
Why not?
They'll fucking ask you to move.
I mean, in the
Abol ba
Philippines.
Usually. 'Cause
Not
it's
in this
creepy.
country.
Like, if you
Not in
sleep,
this country.
if you
I
sleep
lived for
like
2 years like that.
if you sleep like in a subdivision
Yeah.
and like they see that
Ah.
there's
Oh.
a suspicious van with
Yeah,
tinted
yeah,
windows.
yeah. I get you. I
yeah.
get you.
Ooh, what's that do? My kids aren't safe.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess in public parking that's fine.
But not, they won't feel so unsafe when you open the van and it's a fucking living room.
Yeah, come here,
Oh,
children.
Come inside. Would you like some
You got
lemonade?
candy?
It's like that
Oh.
fucking Tales of the Crypt Keeper episode.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, there's the
shit.
guy who's like,
Why
hey
did
look,
things
my
got
truck
dark?
has a house inside. Also, would you like a magic finger that like gives you a wish?
Mm.
Whoa.
You never watched it?
No.
Can we
Oh,
please
I don't
get
know if it's
Tales of the Crypt Keeper on
though.
Netflix?
Uh-huh.
There was this
That
like
would sound amazing.
parang Tales of the Crypt Keeper type show
Uh-huh.
that starred Christopher Lloyd as the guy who would tell the stories.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
movie though. It's a movie.
I've
Is it
never-
Tales from the Crypt?
3
Christopher
stories.
Lloyd, Doc Brown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've never
That's
heard
Tales
of
from the
this
Crypt,
movie.
right?
Isn't it?
Or I
Is Tales of the
forgot.
Crypt Keeper's
the bony puppet
the bony
guy.
guy. No.
Man.
This is actually Christopher Lloyd.
But
Did
yeah.
that dude have a game show?
Like I
He had a
had,
cartoon.
like I
also.
remember
The
Christopher
Crypt Keeper
Lloyd
had a
having
game
that
show.
kind of movie.
Sounds
Parang
alright.
Oh, yeah.
Tales of the
It's
Crypt.
like a
Yeah.
Legends of the Hidden
One
Temple
of them
like
is like
thing.
I remember one of the stories being like I don't know how they led up to this,
Uh-huh.
but you know those like the teeth that like walk and is like
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
yeah, chattering teeth.
Mm.
Yeah, there's a murdering version of that. Like I don't know how it led up to that, but like, oh, you want a wish? Here's the teeth. You're like, okay.
Why?
And then there's a murdering, chattering teeth thing.
Who would
And like at the
wish
end
for
of the story, they're like,
Gruesome, though.
yeah, at the end of the story, he's like, okay, that's the end of that story. See you, my lady. And then they drive off, and then like the teeth is on the,
Yeah.
on the ground. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Yeah.
Oh god.
Who
You know
would
what I'm
wi-
talking about, though,
Yeah,
right?
like I vaguely remember it because of Christopher Lloyd and,
Yeah.
and this fucking
we
charity.
need to look this up later.
Yeah,
That
we
sounds
need to look this up.
Like,
insane.
there's
I
one
hope
where
it's on
there's a guy
Netflix.
who's like, hey, I'm a really good thief, and every time he steals something, that same thing that he stole kind of is the thing that's stolen from him back. I forgot.
What?
Yeah. Like if he steals money from someone.
Yeah.
Like he loses his hands. Or
Is-
some shit like that.
What?
Yeah. Like it doesn't connect really well, but like it's Christopher Lloyd though.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like,
And
dude,
now
I can't
you're-
even tell you how we got to the chattering teeth.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna steal this guy's car, and now my penis is gone.
Because that's some small dick energy move.
Dude.
Oh shit, nano dick.
Yeah.
SD.
Taking a picture with a car with your chin down, all down, you're like,
Oh
yeah,
no.
look at
Oh,
this guy.
no.
Stop.
Oh man.
Back to the fans.
No. Okay. Yeah.
Small spaces.
Yeah. So yeah, I pretty much just like canvassed already. Like, how much does it cost? Okay.
300.
And I'm like, okay, where can I do this? And then yeah, pretty much, me and my sister are gonna invest.
Nice.
That's good.
We're still on the studies of it. The other side of it is we're probably gonna build it in Laguna, so we can like kind of rent it out too.
And you can
Mm.
you can come back
What's
to your
the-
cousin.
The other side,
Hey, cuz. I got a new home here.
Your arms okay?
I got a thing we can jump off of. Do
Charlie,
sick tricks.
put wheels on it, then like,
Oh
it's
no.
time we conquer this hill.
Using my house.
It's like, what are we doing? We're gonna have a cup of coffee while we're going down this hill. You're not gonna fuck around, alright? Just sit the fuck down. You're
Don't
not
tell
gonna flip
anyone.
out. Don't tell anyone. Put some water in that shit. You're fine.
Put
Oh,
some water
God.
on that shit.
I remember him actually like crying in my mom's bathroom, like putting water. It's not fixing it. No, it's not gonna fix it. It's water.
But he did it though.
Yeah, he did it though.
Oh man.
I just love this scene that like you're riding this container van down your village's hill again.
Don't scream, man. Just like dead-eyed towards him. Like, do not fucking move. Do not scream.
It's 5
It's
a.m.
5 a.m. And that is how to instill fear into someone, apparently, because he's never really forgiven me for that.
Oh,
shit.
no.
Oh, God.
Which is fine.
It was his idea, wasn't it?
No, it was
No,
mine.
it's
Oh,
It was all
shit.
my
Oh,
idea.
crap.
No, like he was sleeping. I was like, wake up. Like,
Wake
what?
up, child.
We are going to the top of that hill. And we are gonna fucking ride that shit down and be proud of it. I'm like, what?
Oh no.
And he just came over because he really wanted to play with the PlayStation.
Oh,
I'm like, no,
man.
fuck Cool Borders too.
This is a real.
Cool Borders IRL.
This is actual extreme sports.
Fucking love Cool Borders too, though.
Mm.
3 was very sad.
I didn't play 3.
I never played 3.
Yeah.
Like after that was like SSX tricky. Like,
Yeah, that was
Those
different,
were
yeah.
good.
yeah, because
Unrealistic tricks.
Oh yeah. Also like light trails on everything.
Yeah, right.
Nice. Yeah, that's been
Yeah.
my week.
What was
Is that
the channel called?
Oh yeah.
Living big in small spaces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll check it
No,
out.
but there's a
Yeah.
lot of those though.
Yeah.
But the other ones, like, I would recommend that one more than the other channels because the way that they go through the storytelling is actually really interesting.
Mm.
Because it's not really just people who's like, we wanted to live in a small space. There's some of them just like, we wanted to stop being bad to the environment. So they
Oh.
actually study on like, okay, how can we recycle and compost and start doing things like all completely off the grid. So like their water sources aren't really like they instead have they're not like connected to the grid in any way.
Mm.
Right.
So their water sources like rain that they collect and then they actually filter them out so they can drink it and use it for washing.
Damn.
And then they use the things that like all the water that comes out, it's treated so you can use it to like water the plants.
Oh,
But
okay.
how's the electricity though?
Solar panels.
Oh.
They're completely
Ooh.
off the grid.
Yeah.
It's just some of it's kind of gross though.
Uh-oh.
I can only imagine. Yeah.
Yeah. Because like we
have to
we
eat
need
shit.
biogas to make the stoves work. So all the poop and shit goes into this one bag. It makes biogas, and we use that to turn
Yeah.
the stove on. Like, oh,
Alright.
You
yeah,
cook with
All
fart
right.
gas.
you're cooking with that. though,
Mm.
right?
Simic. Golgari. Yeah.
Golgari.
Basically Golgari. Yeah.
That's our magic reference for
Yeah.
this episode.
Actually, yeah.
Alright, was that a good
That's considered
trade?
some-
Yeah. I guess that's a
That
good
was,
trade.
that was a pretty good trade, you guys. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you, Charlie, for coming in.
Hey, if anyone wants to go up the hill with me,
Yeah.
Subscribe
Yeah, we're-
to Contemplate.
Yeah,
try
yeah,
to
yeah.
contemplate. You wanna fuck with me? That's the pitch for contemplate. Hey, you. Yeah, I know you're looking at the computer right now. You wanna fuck with me?
What if they're on the phone?
I live in. My address is. Where's Emil live again?
where the big hill is. Where the,
Yeah.
Big hill
the
with-
big hill
With the shipping container.
Yeah.
join me, you
Yeah.
pussy.
Yeah. Watch me as I try to finish Final Fantasy 9 for like 5 more
Oh, that's
years.
the thing.
On where?
Oh yeah,
On
sorry,
where?
that's my other thing. I tried playing Final Fantasy 9.
Oh,
Didn't
nice.
work out. I'm still like, oh no, I'm still stuck. Yeah, fast forward mode though. That's
Yeah.
it.
Nice.
Yeah. Yo, where can
So-
you find actual contemplate?
Actual Contemplay is at twitch.tv/Contemplay. You can also check out our Facebook page at Facebook.com/contemplate.
Cool.
You can also
Nice.
watch our content on YouTube.
Oh.
Search contemplate.
Mhm.
With a K. That's
Yes.
it. That's it.
Nice.
With a K.
Nice. Aris, thank you very much for being over there, pretending to be Emil.
Losing voice.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
he gave his voice for us, boys.
Is
we're
it a
very
good trade?
grateful. Yeah.
Probably.
It's probably a good trade.
Mhm.
Samson,
Jesus alive.
when's your Sekiro review coming up?
Oh God! Don't
He has to
pressure me.
finish it first.
I have to finish it first.
So
No,
Tuesday this week.
Is it
Tomorrow.
tomorrow? Whenever
Expect-
people watch this.
expect it to come out like next week.
Yeah.
Next week, pa. So
Alright.
I still have one more week to complete it and write the whole thing.
Go. All
Hopefully,
right.
yeah.
For us, you can find Good Trades Brigade on Facebook, on Twitter. All that social media is good. We have an Instagram, do we,
We
not?
don't.
We have a
We don't. That's
We
right,
have a
this-
plurk
We have a
No,
plurk.
stop.
Yeah,
and a
yeah, yeah.
multiply.
We have a grinder.
Multiplying.
We have a grinder.
Really?
Multiply is
I
dead.
mean, I'm not managing that.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
My phone.
Oh,
Where's
sorry.
the live?
Christ alive, he's coming. Check out Good Trades Brigade on Facebook and on Twitter. You can also check out our Patreon if you want to support us in all the
Yeah.
good content that we do. We
Uh-huh.
update every week. Do we know?
I mean, things are a bit busy, but
Yeah.
yeah, we're trying to cater to our Patreons.
Yeah.
Some good old Patreon exclusive content. So we're-
Patreon.com/
Oh, right, wait, I haven't fucking asked for some of my new shit I want.
Right.
Yeah.
Because Emil
I
needs to
mean,
record
we're
it.
all busy. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean-
Speak about what Emil has done so far.
No.
Or what you will make him.
I
do.
What
want,
you'll make him-
Okay, this is what I wanted to make.
Mm.
I want him to record a robot call.
Yes.
Yeah. I want him to like, hello? Oh, I'm sorry. Is my headphone
Yeah.
not working properly? Like a
Yeah.
robot call for like a
And
sales.
and in midway, no, I'm not a robot. I'm a human being.
I just want all of that shit,
Oh
can.
God.
For like whatever.
Yeah. A soundboard.
Yeah.
We're slowly
An Emil
building
soundboard,
an
yeah.
Emil soundboard. So other than
Yeah.
that, you can check past episodes of Good Trades in Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
Breaker.
Breaker.
Anchor.
What else? Anchor.fm.
Leaf.
Mm-hmm.
Your mama's kitchen.
Okay.
That flower pot.
Yeah.
Aris's glasses.
Are you just looking around you?
Yeah. Coffee bean.
Lights.
Coffee bean tea leaf.
Estimated 1963.
Sorry.
Established.
I don't care.
Estimated.
Yeah. Why is it estimate?
I never knew what EST meant, okay?
Oh, jeez.
This is the time we
Do not
discover.
discourage comedy.
Yeah.
out.
Keep
Yes,
it
yes,
going.
yes, and
Yes,
and.
Coffee bean and tea spins.
And teaspins.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much, Coffee Bean and Tea Spins, for letting us record here.
For turning out the lights for 1 hour.
Yeah, that was great. Good, do what you good for the environment. All right, we're out. Keep
Yeah.
it going.
Keep it going.
No music.
What?
Yeah,
I have never finished the podcast.
now you do.
Say keep it going.
Keep it going.
Okay. And sandwich.
Which is
Okay.
Sure.
alright. Yeah.
Oh, it's Earth Hour right
Yeah.
Yeah, we should
Earth
stay quiet.
Hour.
Earth Hour. Would you be mine?
My darling dear.
Yeah.
There's a reference I don't get.
Oh no, I'm gonna fuck my mom! I, a white man, wrote Johnny B. Good.
I feel like we need to explain to Rafi.
No,
Back to the
no,
Future
it's
1
fine. No, it's fine.
reference.
It's fine.
You haven't watched
Back to the Future 1.
You didn't watch Back to the Future
I
1
watched,
yet?
but like the reference.
It's the dance
Oh.
at the school.
When is
The
Earth
enchantment
Hour?
under the sea
Now.
dance.
Earth Hour's now. And no,
Earth Angel is the song.
Earth Angel. Right.
Are we back?
Hey, we did a good harmony. I'll give it that.
Okay.
So, Sekiro.
My favorite
Easy
Back to
mode.
the